archer quests today because I've neglected them for a few updates now, I think. But hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Man, I think I've been ignoring Yoimiya's quest for how many updates now? It's me, Andy. Oh, hi! Aren't you in class right now? But hi, welcome in. I really hope you're doing well. No? Is it lunch already? It is around that time, I think. The hospital? What? Are you okay? Yeah, well, I'm glad you're doing well, and I hope you get better and out of the hospital. Anyway, I'm gonna stop neglecting the pyro archers and actually start questing with them. I've been meaning to do it. I just didn't have the motivation to. You know what I mean? Yeah, do your quests. I am. Okay. But with the main party, my ass-kicking party, my hit it till it dies party, my strongest party of all parties. I don't think I'd have to fight anything, but I'll just have them here just in case.
Have you packed all your things? Make sure you brought the onigiri and rice cakes your mother prepared.
Onigiri, onigiri.
Don't worry, I have them all. They're going to last me days. Take care of yourselves while I'm out. And make sure you remind Mom to take her medicine on time.
Yoimiya has a
Running
mom?
the store gets a bit too much. Take some time off and wait for me to return.
Does her mom look like the
Oh,
generic
Yoimiya,
NPC?
Your mother and I got
Thanks
so
for the
worried
hydrate.
when we heard that you were going so far abroad. We've never left the country, so we don't know how Outlanders might view us Inazumans, or if they'd even be willing to speak to us.
Oh, relax. Outlanders are friendly and warm.
Yeah, Outlanders are
Look at Toma
friendly
from
and
the
warm.
Yashiro Commission. He's originally from Mondstadt, but everyone thinks he's a top tier guy.
Toma.
A
Male
mop
life.
tier? What mop? Oh! Do you mean the broken one at home? I just fixed it today, actually.
No, I said top, not mop.
She's so red.
You
Well,
know,
she is a
Toma
pyro
even
character.
Sent us some wine from his homeland not too long ago.
And I guess Hoyoverse likes to
haven't
color
used this kind
code
of
their
friendly
Genshin
banter in a
characters
while,
with their
huh?
elements. A majority of them at least 90% of them at least.
Oh, hey you two! It's been a long time, hasn't it?
And then look at Kazuha. He's red, but he's an animo character. But that's okay.
I'm excited because I'm going on a trip soon.
Because at
Many
least
things have changed.
with his red theme,
Lots of
he's still
Outlanders
like
have come to
themed with
Inazuma,
maple
and lots
leaves
of
and, you know,
Inazumans have gone
leaves,
out as well.
animo wind.
You two have been adventuring all over
It still
Tibet,
worked out
so
in the
you
end.
might not be able to understand, but for us, this is a long-awaited chance to go out and fulfill our dreams.
That's right. The
Should
Sakoku
I
tree
play
is gone.
Genshin? I mean, if you want to, but if you're gonna be playing
I
it on
remember you
mobile,
two.
let's just say
You're
it's gonna
Yoimiya's
take up
friends,
so
yes?
much space.
Word of your incredible
So much
accomplishments has
space.
spread throughout Inazuma. My daughter's a big fan of yours. She said
But I
she'd
know
love
that
to be
Genshin
like
can
you
be
two.
very overwhelming when
Come on, Dad.
you're starting
Who's
like
never dreamed of becoming a
this
hero?
late. Because I'm playing Genshin because I started when it first came out, when it on first release, so I've been playing since 1.0.
Aw, thanks.
But right now I think
But
it's
I'm
4.
just your average artisan. The quiet life suits me better.
Is it 4.0? Is
But
it?
if an
And we're
opportunity
approaching
presents itself,
4.1?
Why not try to show your stuff, right?
Why so much space? Well, for starters, it's a
Alright.
gacha
Did
game.
you two come over
There-
today
it's
to order some
open
fireworks?
world, so there's a
Oh,
lot of stuff.
Sorry. I got carried away.
And the map
Well,
is
I'm
really
gone.
big.
Dad's in charge of making
And it's
fireworks.
open world,
You've
I'd
seen
already
how skilled
mentioned
he
that.
is, so there's nothing to worry
Big
about.
map, open world, lot of characters.
Oh,
It's
no.
gonna have a lot of
We aren't here
space.
to do business or anything. We just happened to be passing by.
Oh, so we're all here with time to spare? What a treat! In that case, let's chat some more. I'm not in a rush anyway.
Sure. So, where are you planning to go?
Yeah, where are you planning to go, Yoimiya?
No clue.
Oh.
Huh?
I say that, but I do have a travel goal to see Tibet's grandest meteor shower. But I don't know when or where it'll happen. So I figured I can search while I travel.
Traveling, traveling,
No
traveling.
details? Nothing?
Not right now. Since this meteor shower was originally something like a family legend. A long time ago, the Naganaharas were inspired to create new fireworks after watching such a meteor shower. Dad says that inspiration is a combination of what you see and what you know. Different people can see the same thing, but have different thoughts.
True.
Inazuma today is completely different from how it was in the past. If I can see this meteor shower, I'm sure I'll be able to come up with a new kind of firework.
Ooh. Meteors and fireworks, they do have some similarities.
I know, right? Of course, my main reason is that I want to go and look outside Inazuma.
Understandable.
No need to be shy about it. You gotta play hard when you get the chance.
You know, you're right, Paimon. Is it just me, or have you gotten wiser since we first met?
I mean, we did go to Sumeru.
Paimon loves being friends with you since you say such nice things.
Why not make Sumeru your first stop?
Sumeru.
They look
I've
like high
heard of it.
schoolers.
It
Welcome
has a
to
ton of
the
trees, a super
anime
impressive
art
school,
style. I don't
and
know,
a
man.
massive desert.
It's also a division of the school that specializes in studying the stars.
Yep, and everyone there is really smart, so Paimon's sure you'll get some answers from them about the meteor shower.
Heck
Really?
yeah, we have a
But
friend who
won't
studies
research people
stars.
make
We also
fun
have
of me or
another
something
friend
if
who
I ask them
studies
about a legend?
stars. We got you, girl.
We won't know
I love
if
her
something's real
butterfly
or not
colors
unless we
thingy.
ask.
Yeah, I love her
Don't
choker
worry,
as well.
we got
It's
solid
so pretty.
connections in there.
Not gonna lie, I
Well,
kinda want it.
He does anyway.
Wouldn't I be taking up your time, though? I doubt this is in your schedule.
It's fine. This way your parents can be at ease.
Exactly.
Steal it.
Relax,
No,
Mia.
I can't
You've
steal
helped
from
us plenty of
Yoimiya.
times
She's too
before.
sweet.
All right, then I accept your offer. Let's have some fun at Sumeru.
Let's go to
You can have
Sumeru.
more peace of mind now that I'm traveling with them, right?
Why, yes.
Okay,
Your
I'll
mother
sit.
and I will be
Thanks
much
for
more
the
at ease.
Remember, you two also need to take care of yourselves. I'll be back soon. Okay, let's head to Rito and catch a boat there.
Oh man, I have to unshirt myself too. Fine. Okay, head to the dock in Rito. Over to Rito. You got taller for a second? Shush. My posture's so bad, okay? Up. You board a passenger ship bound for Port Ormuz, enjoying the lovely ocean views along the way. Yoimiya listens with rapt attention as you tell her of the events following the Vision Hunt decree and of your various adventures in Sumeru. The long voyage ends before you know it. Can relate? Nice.
Wow.
We made it to Port Ormuz!
This is Sumeru? That tree's huge! Is the port built on top of it? And
Yep.
this place is amazing! It's way bigger than Rito's port. There are also a lot more stores here.
Oh, there's more cool stuff for you to see. Don't you worry.
Port Ormuz also took my breath away when I first arrived. Hell yeah, the BGM of Port Ormuz is what caught my attention the
This
most,
place
dudes.
is awesome! I had heard people describe it, but nothing beats seeing a place for yourself. If I hadn't seen the port with my own eyes, I could never have imagined such a place. So, the school you were talking about, the academia, is it here?
It's pretty
Head
far
west
from here.
and follow the river to reach Sumeru City.
Sumeru City, huh? I guess it's even more impressive than here?
Love dipping my gives and eyes go, what? Let's see, they each have their own highlights. The city has an even bigger tree. It's a land of never-ending thesis. Ugh. Ugh, I hate writing thesis. Ugh. Don't make me go back to school. I don't want to write another thesis.
Even bigger? Oh, I wonder.
Theses are fun. No, they're not.
They're
They're not.
Whatever the case, why don't we go to Sumeru City? Oh, I'm so excited that I don't even know what I should be doing anymore.
The important thing about going on a
I
trip
love
is to
essays.
enjoy
You
yourself.
gotta be
You don't have
lying.
to think
No.
so hard.
No, I have never met someone who actually likes essays, dude.
I'm just worried
No
that
way.
if we don't get down to business soon, we'll take up too much of your time.
Not lying.
But if
I
we
don't
insist,
believe
let's look
you.
around.
Depends on the topic. Okay, you know what? Understandable. Deadass. I'm gonna have to ask my brother about this.
Welcome to Akara Crafts. Feel free to have a look around.
Wow, what are these? They're so cute.
This is our current bestseller, the Aranara carving.
Everybody also kind of like math. Well, yeah, I also liked
Their
math when I
designs
was
are
in
based on
school.
the fairy tales that
Writing
circulate
is a
amongst children.
50-50. I like
So
writing
they're very
narratives,
popular with
but I
them.
don't like writing
Yes.
persuasive essays.
Are you from Inazuma? Oh, this would be a great gift for you to bring back home.
You want a game that involved thesis stuff? Oh, heck.
Oh, I know about Aranara. You two told me about them on the ship. I didn't think they'd be so cute. No wonder the kids like them. Oh, they're all so pretty. Let me take a better look.
I love Aranaras. They're so cute.
Paimon knew Yoimiya would like this kind of thing. But even she might have a hard time seeing a real Aranara.
That's why we told her they're from fairy tales.
Yeah, sorry, Yoimiya. But we need to keep our promise to the Aranara.
Yoimiya looks like a lobster.
Paimon
What?
doesn't think Yoimiya
Rude.
would mind too much.
Oh,
World's already
no.
chock full of imaginary creatures.
Oh,
I
no.
think I'll get this one. Ooh, that one. And the other two that you showed me earlier.
You're buying that many?
Yoimiya, do you have
I'm
money?
going to give them out to Saika and the others. They're going to love them.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
and
I
these
don't
carvings
mind
can
paying
also
for
be
them. I
used
do
as
have like a
prizes and
shit
matches
ton of
against the
Mora,
odds
but
on bin.
like,
They'd also look great lined up by the window. Think about it. You wake up, and the
Look
first
at
thing you
this
see
thing.
are
It's
these
so
adorable
adorable.
critters. Wouldn't they brighten up your entire day?
sorry, Mother came into the view. Anyway. Let me cover some of the cost. Hell yeah, dude.
Okay, thanks. In that case, you take your pick too.
Okay, I'll go with this one.
For
Look
some
at
reason,
that one. This one looks like
Paimon thinks it
Yoimiya.
kinda looks like
Wait a
you,
damn minute. What the fuck?
Now that you mention it, it kinda does.
Hello, Nara Paimon. My name is Armia.
Oh.
Is that how they talk? Hope I remember correctly.
That was really good. Wow, great memory. We only talked about R&R that one time on the boat.
That's because they're so interesting. I'm pretty good at remembering those kinds of things.
Could you please package these up for Aramiya?
Of course. Thank you for your patronage. You
You're
all
welcome,
are
kind
an
sir.
entertaining bunch. I hope you enjoy your time here in Sumeru.
Well, thank you, kind sir. Hi, King. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today.
That's about it for Port Ormos. Next up is Sumeru City.
To Sumeru
All
City.
right, let's get to it.
Alright, Sumeru City is all the way up there. And then the Academia is on top of that tree. I'm shitting myself again? Yeesh, how do you know I'm shrimping, bro? No way! How do you know I'm shrimping again? It's been 7 minutes since the last shrimp redeem, bro.
Wow, this This market is even busier than the one in Port Ormos.
This is Treasure Street.
I had
From
a
here is the
feeling.
Academia.
Dang.
Oh, and in that tree trunk is
Your
the Grand
feelings are
Bazaar.
strong.
They're both pretty special places.
I just saw a group of people come down, and they were all wearing the same outfit. Is that the Academia's uniform?
Ugh, the
That's right.
Academia.
They also wear hats with different designs, depending on which darshan they're in. For example, we'll be looking for someone from Watawahist. They know a lot about stars and stuff.
Layla?
Does this mean that you need uniforms like those to get in and out of the Academia?
Nope. Not at all.
Paimon doesn't think so.
Is something worrying you, Yoimiya?
Won't we stick out if we go in like this?
So even you get shy, huh?
No, that's not what I meant. Let's pretend you're an Academia student, hard at work. Then in comes a bunch of outlanders in strange clothes who gawk and run around everywhere.
You have a point.
Oh, Paimon kinda gets what you mean.
We'll get a bit distracting, won't we? We might even attract the Matra's attention.
I don't think we have to be too self-conscious, but it's still something to keep in mind. Why don't we look around here first? I've been wanting to see the Zubair Theater anyway.
Zubair Theater,
As
hell
for the
yeah.
Academia, let's go once I get myself a set of Sumeru-style clothes.
Alright, but Paimon thinks you're overthinking it.
We'll find you a good tailor later.
Nilu might have some good recommendations.
Heck yeah.
Sounds good. If we can watch a performance of hers while we're at it, that'd be even better.
I know,
Alright,
right?
I'll be looking
I
around
love
here.
Nilu's performances.
I'm leaving the meteor shower inquiry to you two. Thanks a lot.
No problem. We'll be right back.
I'll be right back. He says. Go to the Academia. Hey, Yoimiya, what's up?
I won't go too far. And don't worry about me getting bored. I'm an expert at finding ways to pass time.
Okay. Alright, to the Academia. Reserve and a waypoint here, okay. Oop. Do 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 do. Search for Biruni Scholar. Look for a scholar. Okay.
We said we were gonna find someone from Watawahist, but now that Paimon thinks about it, no one really fits the bill.
Well, the previous Watawahist sage was Azar. Layla's probably having a tough time right now.
Paimon thinks Aetha might know something, but Paimon doesn't want to talk to him.
I want to talk to him. What do you want,
Just ask
Paimon?
around. Maybe we'll run into someone from Watawahist.
Looks like you two are in the pickle.
Nahida!
Someone who always tells you everything she knows.
Nahida! Why are you here?
Right on cue.
I'm here to meet with some researchers, but when I saw you two looking so troubled, I decided to follow. Looks like I showed up just in time.
Okay, we might as well tell you. We have a friend who's come to Sumeru.
You tell Nahida about Yoimiya and the meteor shower.
I see.
Your face says that it's gonna be a long time before the next meteor shower.
Probably not too long, right?
My answer is going to be even more of a disappointment.
Dang.
You may have heard that the stars are related to people's fates.
What?
Yeah, lots of times.
If the stars dictate destiny, then do you think that destiny is something that is unchanging and always follows predicted outcomes?
You have a point.
If that were so, Watawahist would have achieved one of their ultimate goals.
According to current Watawahist research, a meteor shower is a celestial phenomenon that occurs due to the interference between many intricate fates. Their appearance is highly random. Some have tried coming up with ways to predict their occurrence, but the results are less than reliable.
Yeah, thanks for the follow,
This is
Auntie.
a far cry from folktales that claim meteor showers come at certain times and bless all who witness them.
So, you mean we won't be able to see one?
Wonder why my sound alerts aren't working.
I'm sorry to disappoint you two.
Let's take those off. Why?
If we tell this to Yoimiya, she'll be so disappointed.
You have to keep them on. Yeah, I do have to keep them on. I promised chat some time ago in my Little Misfortune stream that if I reached 200, I would wear these for 2 whole streams. But I'm being nice, so I'm wearing them for the rest of the week. And now I'm gonna try to figure out why my sound alerts aren't working. Excusez-moi. Excuse me. Sound alerts, why aren't you working? Oh, is it because I'm not logged in? Logged into the Streamlabs. Hold on. There we go. I think I got it now. Hello there, D&D sister. Hi, Teru! Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. It works now. Yay! I'm a genius. I figured it all out. Yes. I figured it out on my own. It was an easy fix, though. Anyway, thanks, Terry, for the follow. Welcome to the guild. I hope you like it here. I hear that, Sonic. I'm being first. Well, first to redeem, at least.
What now? There has to be something we can do.
Okay. Yoimiya is always genuine with everyone, and she. I was reading. Excuse you. Autoplay. Excuse me. I don't even know what the other text says, but just like the last time, just like the time she hung out with the kids on the beach and talked with them about the great Mujina yokai. She's striking down. Let me have this. Alright. Let me take that back. Let's roll it back. Okay, congrats, Sonic, on being first. Hell yeah, dude. And now, when she's the one who wants to see something, her fire has to be extinguished like this.
Are you two okay?
You're like, I go continue college work. Alright, good luck with your college work. Don't die.
Paimon just thinks this isn't fair to Yoimiya.
Thanks for the head pats, Teru. Good people should be repaid for their good deeds.
I get it. From how you described her, I can see that she is a kind and caring soul.
Hell yeah, she is a kind and caring soul.
So, why don't we take a page out of her book and protect her dreams with a well-intentioned lie?
Oh? How do we do
lie?
that?
We're gonna lie to her?
It'll be a story about a meteor shower. You'll accompany her on a brief journey, do a bit of work here and there, and then receive the meteor shower as a reward.
Oh, heck, okay.
Well, I can't summon a real meteor shower, but if it's in a dream, I can help out.
Oh?
Oh, that would be great, Nahida!
Thank you so much, Nahida.
Compared to what you've done for me, this is nothing. Use the meteor shower as a pretext to take Yoimiya all around Sumeru. Then, when you're ready, blow this.
Blow what? Leaf!
I'll tell the Aranara in advance. Once they hear the whole story, I'm sure they'll be willing to help.
Heck yeah.
Huh.
I love those
And
little
the
guys.
dream will probably be like the one we had in the Avidia Forest, when we first met Hypatia. That was a real shocker. It was hard to tell that we were even in a dream.
Yeah, only later did we realize that.
Once the meteor shower ends and you all awaken from the dream, she'll probably realize what had happened.
Yes, probably.
If you tell her the truth at that point, she should be a lot less disappointed.
Paimon thinks this is the best way to simulate the meteor shower.
Never
Thanks,
played this, but the
Nahida.
characters all look so cute. They are so cute. I love the character designs by the Hoyoverse company,
Still,
dude.
You two
They're
should get the
amazing.
story
Hold
straight
on.
before you
After this
join
part,
up
I
with
gotta
your
show
friend.
you the character
If
design.
not,
Just
she's gonna see right
We're
through
gonna do a bit of a detour,
True. Let's discuss it on the way.
but I'll show you some designs. There's a lot of characters, so I'll probably like speedrun it.
So what we need to do is to make Yoimiya
Side
believe
quest,
that the
side
meteor
quest,
shower
hell yeah.
is really happening, and be super convincing at how we sell it.
Complete some challenges and then reap the rewards.
If Paimon wanted to go see a meteor shower, the things Paimon would focus on the most would be...
The start time and the perfect vantage
Yes,
point.
exactly! We'll say we're trying to figure these two things out, but we'll actually be bringing Yoimiya around to see the sights and enjoy local food!
Heck yeah.
Oh, well, easier said than done. We can't be too strict with our pretext, but we can't be sloppy with it either, or she'll see through it. It'd be best if we could take a unique approach to making it fantastical, just like a real fairy tale. This is gonna be hard.
This reminds me of the Plain of Euphymia, when stars symbolizing wishes appeared in the sky. Oh, that was such a beautiful
right.
scene.
Don't people also talk about wishing on a shooting star?
When
If
you
we
wish
used
upon a
wishes as
star,
the center of our
makes no
story.
difference who you are. I'm sorry. A meteor shower is something summoned by people's wishes.
Whoa, that sounds great! Alright then, we need a specific wishing spot or else the sky would be full of meteor showers.
We need a certain device to find this location, just like how the Ritawahis requires their observational
And
instruments.
then, while we're supposedly finding or making this device, we'll go around and have fun and eat good food!
Hell yeah.
This is shaping up to be the perfect plot. After all, the device can be anything, and the location can be wherever. As long as we get Yoimiya to enter the dream at night, things will be fine.
We are getting even smarter. Your brain always works so well when food comes up.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, same.
You should know Paimon pretty well by now. Alright, let's go. Yoimiya's probably sick of waiting for us.
Genshin, woo, hell yeah, Genshin. Hi Trav, welcome in, I hope you're doing well today. Alright Terry, like I said, I'm gonna show you the characters. I'm gonna show you the ones I've collected so far. So here we have Xiao, my baby. He's a precious angsty boy. And then we have Kazuha, my husband. Very maple leaf, very samurai. God damn, that's an ugly sword, but you know what? It works for him. Is he a troubled Sasuke type? Kinda. No, he's just like that. Anyway, my husband, I love him very much. And then we have Fischl.
I created another universe.
Good, how are you?
and
I'm
found
doing
you
well,
paradise.
Trav. Thanks for
For
asking.
I, Fischl, and the princess
Very goth. I love it. Hell yeah. But also, she has a skin. And it's probably one of my favorite skins that I kind of miss, so I'm gonna equip it on her anyway. This is from the summer event from some time ago. Very cute, yes. Then we have Bennett, our unlucky boy, but the best support in this game.
Assemble!
Hell yeah. Then we have Mr. Albedo, Chief Alchemist of the Knights of Favonius. Yeah. Then we have the Wanderer, who I named as Scaramucci. He had a different design before this, but honestly, I'm digging this one. Very adorable, yes. Then we have Chi-Chi, who used to be one of my good healers, but you know what? I have better healers though. I'm sorry, Chi-Chi. I'm still building her though. So she will become one of the best healers. I don't know how to tell you this, but you see that some autumn leaves stuck in your hair. There are red candy ears. Yeah, Sabu, but hi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Then we have Miss Kamisato Ayaka. Isn't she pretty? Probably one of my favorite designs. So cute. Then we have Sino, the General Mahamacha. Or some people like to call him General Mahahaha. Because even though he's very serious, he does crack jokes. They're not the best jokes. But it's funny because he explains them so nonchalantly, and I love it. And then we have Mr. Alhaitham. The hot scholar, man. Look at him. Look at that. And then we have Mr. Kamisato Ayato. Ooh, Kitama spot. And then we have Mr. Shikanoin Heizo, my other husband. He's a dojin. He's a detective. Reminds me of Ronpo from Bungo Stray Dogs. And then we have Sayu! Ninja! Sleepy Ninja, who's also voiced by Lily Pichu. Yeah. You're gonna need more figures with that many wedding rings? Shush! And then we have Toma, the male wife. Such a good boy. And then we have Zhongli, the Geo Archon. Most people call him the Geo Daddy. But we have the broke Geo Archon. It's a Tony named sitting in a tree. Oh, this isn't even half of it, bro. There's this game, and then there's Honkai Star Rail, and then there's just a bunch of other various anime. And then we have Nahida. You've seen her earlier. Hydrate now, okay. In with the sugar daddy kid. I'm a bit thirsty. I am thirsty. Thanks, Samu. Then we have Tainari, my other husband. Look at him. Look at the tail. It's so fluffy. Look at the ears. They're so fluffy. God, Easter Bunny, he's a fennec fox. Here for the thirst. And then we have Hu Tao, the director of the funeral parlor. I want her outfit. I want to wear that outfit, dude. Phoenix have triangle ears. Do these not does this not look triangular to you? Rhombus. And then we have my best healer right now. It's Diona. My best healer. Look at how cute she is. Then we have Chong Yun. Woo. Then we have Shinobu. One of my other favorite character designs. Look at her. Deputy of the Arataki gang. And then we have Yao Yao. Those ways the NPC will be a part costume married to every NPC! Bro! Yao's a healer? Yeah, Yao's another healer. Probably not my best healer, but she's still a healer that I still want to build. Then we have another healer, Barbara! This is her in her summer outfit from the first summer event. And then if you go to her regular outfit, it's been a while. She's actually a deaconess of the Mondstadt Cathedral. You tall idiot can be. Oh, you mean this one? Arataki Ito? Look at that. They really need to buff up his arms, man. They give I'll hate them buff arms. Can they like fix Ito too? Like, he's supposed to be a bit buff, you know? That's my only complaint about him. It's the fact that he has stick arms. Oh, and then we have Miss Yayamiko. Look at her, isn't she beautiful? And then we have Miss Kaching. Yu Hung of the Liyue Chising. Pretty sure she has another outfit, but I didn't buy it, so I don't have it, but we can still look at it. It's really pretty. It's so pretty. It's from the, I believe the second Lantern Rite event? And then we have Mr. Baiju, another healer. Mr. Snakeman. And then we have Mona Magistus, the astrologist. I think she has an alternate outfit. Does she? Yeah, her alternate outfit. Well, her original outfit, and then I currently have the alternate one on her right now. She's your favorite. And then we have Yoimiya, the pyrotechnician. Then we have Klee.
These bombs, so
She
heavy.
throws bombs. She makes bombs. Daily reuse with crowded Lois is gonna have 50,000. It's not counting the first cousin, bro. And I think Klee has another outfit too from the last summer event, or is it the last Mondstadt event? Was it the Windbloom? I think. But is it that? She's adorable. Alright, and then we have Sucrose, a bioalchemist. And then we have my wife, my lovely wife, Miss Beto. She's a pirate. So the fun they did, hell yeah, dude. And then we have Kale, a forest ranger, in training. Woo! And then we have Singcho, and I heard he's gonna be getting a free skin soon, and I can't wait. I think it's gonna be in the next update, maybe? I don't know. And then we have Shinyan, rock and roll. Hell yeah. Then we have Xiangling. That's Golba! Oh. Alright, and then we have Jean Gunhilder, the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who also has another outfit. Well, 3 outfits. This is the original outfit from release. This one is her alternate. And then this one was from the first summer event. And then we have Aloy, who was from a collab event. I don't use her much. I honestly forgot about her. Then we have the Traveler, Ether. Then we have Linny, the Magician. The Magician of Fontaine. And then we have Miss Yunjin, an opera singer. She looks so much like a doll, and I love it. And then we have Goro, the general of Watatsumi Island's forces. And then we have Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius. Is this all the characters in the game, or just you have unlocked? The ones I've collected so far. There are some I haven't collected. And then we have Miss Ningguang in her Liwei, like in her Lantern Rite event outfit. She's rich, by the way. And then this is her in her original outfit. Alright. And then we have Faruzan, aka Hatsune Miku. She's actually over 100 years old. And then we have Mika! Wow! Such an adorable little chocobo boy. Then Rosaria, the nun. She's a vampire nun. I believe she has another outfit. Her alternate right here. Yeah. And then Kaya, literally everyone's first simp in his event outfit. From one of the Sumeru events. I forgot which one it was. Was it a Sumeru event? No, it was the TCG event, I think. And then this is his original outfit. And then we have Layla! Uratawa, his student, studying the stars. I also like her design. She's adorable. Then we have Kujo Sara. He's a general of the Tenryou Commission. And then we have a little baby Razor. He's a wolf boy, raised by wolves. He was a regular boy, but he was raised by the wolves of the wild of Mondstadt. And then we have Miss Lisa Mincy in her academia outfit. And then in her original outfit. And then we have Dory. I honestly forgot about her existence because I don't use her. All witches make me happy. Is it because you're a witch yourself? And then Kave, an architect. And then we have Candace. Maybe. Miss Candace. I don't use her a lot either. Just because I don't really play with her playing style. Then we have Yanfei. She's a lawyer. She knows the law of every nation. Woo! And then Amber! One of our OG characters. One of our first free characters. The first person we ever met in this game. In her alternate outfit. This is the original one. Adorable. And then, last but not least in my collection is Lynette, Linny's twin. She's so adorable. And heck yeah. Alright, where am I going now? Return to Treasure Street and look for Yoimiya. Alright, side quest is finished. Woo! Where's Yoimiya? Like Lynette too, I do. She's so adorable. I love Hoyoverse character designs.
If it weren't for your help, I would have gotten lost already.
It's no problem. I'll be heading home then.
I wouldn't know who I'd want. They all so good. How do you pick? I have no self-control, dude. If I see a character and go like, oh my god, they're so pretty, I want them, I will pull on their banner. But depending on whether I really, really, really want them, because at that point it's based off of personality than look, then I'd be a bit sad if I don't get them. But if I'm not too attached to them yet, then I wouldn't care too much. I'll wait for the rerun.
This is an R&R carving I bought in Port Ormos. I heard it's very popular with kids, so here, have one.
It's alright. I didn't do much, really.
It's fine. Take it. Come on. Just look at its big, happy smile.
Look at the big,
You can
happy
display it
R&R
at home
smile.
or hang it on your wheelchair. It'll cheer you up. That might sound silly to you. Like, why do you have to be happy just because it is? But that's the magic of a smile. If you don't believe me, try it. Look at it a few times every day, and you'll understand.
Actually, I feel like I already do. You love talking, and you love smiling too. I just don't understand why you're so positive. I've never met anyone like you before. Sorry.
I love Yoimiya.
I'm not very good with words.
Oh,
but
same, Aveen.
Since you say so, I'll accept your gift.
Want me to take you home?
It's okay. I can head back myself.
child in the wheelchair leaves.
Oh, great timing, you two.
Who was that kid?
Oh, her? Her name is Aveen. I saw that she was looking quite forlorn, so I wanted to make sure she wasn't feeling left out or alone. She was pretty shy at first, but I explained that I just arrived in Sumeru and had gotten lost, so I needed someone to help guide me.
Oh.
She agreed and we made our way back here. There were so many paths here, and they're all twisty, turny, and up and down. It's hard navigating through them all.
No kidding. Did she tell you what's on her mind?
No, she didn't want to talk about that, and I didn't ask. I get the feeling that it'll bring up some unhappy memories. But if I had to guess, it's probably because she hasn't been able to explore the city for quite some time. All she said was that she's sick and doesn't know when she'll get better. Whenever we passed by busy crowds, she kept turning her head and taking in all the things around her. At first, I thought she was afraid that someone might bump into us. But when I caught a glimpse in her eyes, I only saw yearning and a deep sense of loss.
It's hard not
I can
to be
tell this
down
is
when
gonna
something
get
like
very
that
emotional
happens
later
to
on.
you.
At first, she didn't really want to say anything to me at all. She just gave me yes and no answers. But what I really saw was just another child, and asked all the same things everyone else did about rugs, spices, cooking, and the differences between here and home. Eventually, I think I earned her trust. There were many things that she liked in the city, after all. I say that, but honestly, you two probably caught the majority of what she said.
She had already relaxed her guard around you.
Gotta start somewhere. Oh, by the way, did you guys learn anything about the meteor shower?
You bet.
Yeah.
Big time. You're in luck, Yoimiya. You'll be able to see the meteor shower from Sumeru.
Heck yeah, you will.
Really? That's great! If I had gone looking for it myself, I'm sure I would have missed it.
Well, not necessarily.
Huh? What do you mean?
Meteor showers appear in response to people's wishes.
They respond to wishes? Huh, I've never heard that one before.
Welcome
So
to Sumeru.
It's not that you wish upon shooting stars, but that wishes summon them?
Yep.
In that case, I was born ready. Don't you worry.
I don't know about you, Yoimiya, but I don't think I have any primal gems left to make wishes.
Are you talking about how you want to use the meteor shower as inspiration for fireworks?
That's why I'm here, but I wouldn't call that my wish. I don't think that alone will call the stars down for us, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow, she's adding her own spin onto this.
Yep.
If that's the case, then we'll have to practice wishing a little.
Huh.
Can you two come with me? Let me put my thoughts together and tell me if you understand.
Okay.
As for what my wish is, it's a secret for now.
Okay. Let's go to someplace that better fits the mood.
Yeah, and we'll take the opportunity to show you some views you've definitely never seen before.
More places to see? Alright, let's go!
More places to see, more places to go. Let's go! Where are we going? Why is it 903 meters away? Go to Devantaka the mountain. Devantaka? Words. Mountains. We go mountains, yes. Where mountain? Oh, okay. Okay,
Wow,
Brenda, I'm going to
is that
catch
what
you
you
on
two
my
were
TV and
talking
watch for
about?
myself.
Amazing! It's huge!
Oh my god, I'm gonna be on the
Oh,
big
wait.
screen, no way!
It's not going to suddenly start moving, right?
Relax, it's completely still, and it's been ages.
That's true. It's green from all the overgrowth on it. Alright,
Look at all that
let's go.
green. I've never seen so much green
Now,
before.
This'll make for quite the story.
Okay, head upwards. Alright, let's go up. By following this thing. I thank you for the lurky lurks, Teru.
I was wondering, have you seen your sister yet?
But
Yeah.
she said that she'd meet us at the end of our journey, and then she left.
I see. It seems she has her own things to worry about. But it's alright. At least you were able to talk. How did she look? Was she doing well? Had she changed in any way?
Well, according according to him, nothing's really changed. He's hanging in there.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there.
Reassuring. I believe that you two will come to an understanding once your journey is over. You are siblings, after all.
Alright, we're done talking? Okay, sweet. Reason why I run around in circles when dialogue is happening is because I don't know when the next dialogue will pop up, so I run around in circles until it's done just to make sure I get everything. This way? This way. Continue to head upwards. Okay. The Jaeger. There we go.
I didn't think we'd be able to climb all the way up here. What
Heck
a great
yeah.
view! I just want to shout at the top of my lungs.
Yeah, you're welcome to do that.
Yeah, and even though we might not be viewing the meteor shower from here, it's a good place to practice.
Oops, I was having too much fun and almost forgot about that. Before I left Inazuma, many people heard that I was looking for a meteor shower. So they told me that they wanted to make wishes. I told them that they could write their wishes down on paper. So I ended up collecting several dozens of wishes.
Whoa, that many?
Dang. So you want to help convey all those wishes?
That's part of it, but more importantly, I've been wondering why people link meteor showers and wishes in the first place. After a lot of thought, I think I figured it out. People use fireworks to remember their most precious memories, and these memories sparkle and shine each time the fireworks fly. In other words, fireworks symbolize the past. And shooting stars make people think of wishes, because wishes carry people's brilliant hopes and expectations for the future. One represents the past, and the other the future. They both bloom in the sky, but have completely different meanings behind them. It's really beautiful, isn't it?
So beautiful. Very true,
It's
yes.
clear to me that I'm not the only one holding this belief. I'm sure my ancestor had similar views. I think that's how he drew inspiration from the meteor shower. His method was a wish of sorts to begin with, to join the past and future together and combine their beauty. At first, I wasn't completely serious about using the opportunity to travel abroad to see a meteor shower. But it became something like a mission once everyone had handed their wishes over to me.
Yoimiya.
She has such a beautiful soul.
I thought you needed practice.
Huh? That was fine? You both understand what I'm trying to say? Honestly, I thought it was pretty messy. I mean, these are all abstract topics that evoke a sense of admiration that's hard to put into words.
Then have you ever considered that if you can't find it, perhaps it doesn't exist?
Traveler?
I did consider that possibility, and I won't lie. It'd be a real bummer if that were the case. I know that's the most realistic conclusion, and it's not like luck has to be on my side. But there's a premise to every legend, and that's belief. If I didn't take this step, it's not like a meteor shower would just rain upon me either. I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't have known that they respond to wishes, and I wouldn't have seen all these beautiful sights in Sumeru. So I'm looking forward to the rest of our journey. Every single step of it.
You really are amazing, Yoimiya.
She is amazing.
What?
Oh, nothing. Paimon just thinks you're doing a good job with the wishes. Now we just need one other thing. Like we said earlier, we're gonna need to build a device.
We'll need to look for the purest ore in Sumeru.
Yep, and once we use it to create an observation device, we can find where the meteor shower will be.
I see. The purest ore.
We can go somewhere else to look for it.
Then why don't we go back to Sumeru City and ask the blacksmith? I chatted with him a bit when Aveen was showing me around. He seems really knowledgeable. I bet he'll know something.
Well, I bet everyone in Sumeru is pretty knowledgeable.
Wouldn't we be bothering him?
No one knows more about ore than a blacksmith.
That's true.
Let's go! I wish we could fly over.
Well, we can just teleport over.
What are we gonna do? If we really ask the blacksmith, he's gonna give us funny looks for sure.
We'll just have to roll with the punches.
You're right. Paimon will do her best not to say anything wrong. At first, Paimon felt bad about keeping Yoimiya in the dark. But now, it feels like we made the right decision.
I want her to see that meteor shower. I want to have her cake and eat it too.
Yep, that's why we're doing all this.
Alright, ask Ahangar about ores. Alright, Mr. Blacksmith. We need help with ores. I need your knowledge on rock. Because I'm not a geologist. I don't know anything about rock besides the fact that it's rock and some rocks are shiny. You briefly explained the purpose of your visit to the blacksmith.
You want to use the purest material to create a star observation device? Huh. That pair of specially crafted lenses should do the job. However, purest material is too vague. It'd be better if you were more specific.
Do you have any alternatives for us?
Firstly, this all sounds rather, strange. I never heard that legend about meteor showers. You sure you're not just messing with me?
Sorry for the trouble, but we are kinda messing with someone.
Sorry, Inazuma's pretty far, so maybe some key information got lost across the ocean. Still, I want to at least give it a shot. Even though the information's vague, can you help us at all?
Well, sure. Why don't I use some materials that might fit the bill and create up a mock-up device for you?
Aww.
That'd be great! Thanks so much for your help.
No need to be so polite. You're my customer. Also, this kind of project is a nice change of pace.
Aww, he's so nice in comparison to academia students. Because with academia
Maybe we could
students,
just pick a
all
random
they
one.
want is research
like
and
we're really
more
gonna use it
research, and
anyway.
that research will lead to something terrible. And that something terrible, it will lead to
No,
something
that
we
won't
have
do.
to fix.
I don't think I can justify that to
As the
myself.
traveler.
If these were for ordinary use, then it'd be acceptable. Barely. But if you want a product that is top-notch, this is far from ideal.
Good! Why are you so interested all of a sudden?
Then, what do we do?
Yeah, what now?
Don't worry too much about the material. If you think it'll be difficult to obtain, we can get it for you. I want to try all our options.
Since we're on the topic of legends, allow me to tell you one about blacksmiths. All of us in
Okay.
Sumeru know about this legendary forging material.
Ooh,
It
legendary
possesses
material.
excellent properties that are matched by no other. Using it to forge something is every blacksmith's dream. Some spend their entire lives searching for this material in vain, while others have it in their possession, yet never use it in their forge.
Interesting.
Huh? Why's that?
Yeah, why is
That's
that?
because the material is too precious. They
Ah,
believe themselves unworthy to work with it due to a lack of skill. In other words, not only does it represent the pinnacle of material quality, but also the culmination of a smith's skills. I constantly practice and hone myself, so when I do encounter this material, we won't pass each other by like two ships in the night.
So, you mean that it symbolizes dreams?
Dreams,
Symbolism.
inspiration, obsession, focus. Call it what you want. But if you take it to symbolize purity, then I believe it is your goal as well.
the symbolism.
We call it Earthstone, but in truth, neither I nor my colleagues have ever seen it.
Oh,
It's more like a goal, and also a warning.
I see.
This fits perfectly with the tale of the meteor shower. Then, why don't we go looking for it?
Okay.
Is it even something we can find?
We should at least try. Treat it as a fun excursion.
Exactly! We're chasing down a legend after all. What's true or not doesn't matter as much. If we do find it, that's a big win for us. And if we don't, maybe we can still find something that could be used as a substitute.
Yeah.
When you put it like that...
There's a lot of ores
Hey,
into that.
excuse
Surely
me,
we'll find
If I might
something.
intrude, have you seen a child in a wheelchair?
Yeah, she and I were hanging out not that long ago. What's the matter?
Do you know where she went? She hasn't returned home yet.
Oh.
Huh? I wonder why. When we split up, she said she was heading home.
She lied.
Oh, dear. Oh. I'm sorry if I seem worked up. I'm Avine's mother. She's been depressed ever since she fell ill and was forced to use a wheelchair. I'm concerned about her mental health. If she does something reckless because she's not in a good state of mind...
It's okay. Don't worry. We'll help you
Alright,
find
we're
her.
finding a lost child now.
I can't
Side
say
quest.
that I
Woo.
know her very well, but I think she just has a lot on her mind and is trying to come to terms with her feelings.
That's reassuring. She doesn't want to tell me anything. Probably because she thinks nothing she says would make either of us feel better. But I can't tell what she's thinking if we don't communicate. I'm worried that I'll panic and make things worse by saying the wrong thing.
Oh.
Don't worry. I'm sure she has a reason for wanting some space to herself at the moment. We should just be open and understanding with her. But that does bring me to a question I've been mulling over in my head. Do you think there's something else going on in her life?
Not that I'm aware of. I just know the illness was a big blow to her. She's always been physically active. She absolutely loved to run and jump, and she told me that she wanted to become a great adventurer someday. But after she became ill, she lost strength in both legs. She hasn't been able to stand since. We've consulted with countless doctors, but they're all stumped. They said all she can do is slowly recuperate. No one can say for sure if she'll ever stand or walk again.
Oh no.
She believes that her legs will never recover, and her dreams of seeing the world would be forever shattered. This was all too sudden, too unfair.
Okay, I understand. I'll find a way to bring her around. Sorry, but it looks like we'll have to put our meteor shower search on hold.
Of course, Avine's safety is more important.
We're coming with you!
Heck yeah.
Mr. Blacksmith, do you remember seeing a child in a wheelchair?
Sorry, afraid not. I've been keeping my eyes on my anvil.
Ah,
But you're looking for someone. I suggest dropping in on Sadeg. He's my
today.
supplier.
Okay.
If anyone's aware of the comings and goings in Treasure Street, it'd be him.
Do you know where we can find him?
He's probably resting just over there. It's not far.
Okay.
Got it. Thanks for your help with everything. We'll go over there and see what we can find out. Don't worry, I don't think she's gone too far.
Thank you so much. He and I will continue asking around in the city. If you find her, please, let me know. Thanks again for helping.
Of course, of course. Helping is what I do as the traveler. Alright, get information from Sadeg.
Time to go.
Where is Sadeg? All the way over there. If I were to just teleport here and then just kinda yeet, just glide my way over. God, I love the BGM of this game.
Excuse me? Have you seen a child in a wheelchair?
Now that you mention it, that does ring a bell. I was moving some boxes at the time and I saw her pushing her wheelchair so hard she was panting.
Oh.
I asked if she needed help, but she didn't respond, as if she didn't hear me.
Oh my god, child, are you okay?
Sounds like there really was something on her mind.
Yeah, that was the impression I got too. What's wrong? Did she go missing?
Maybe.
Yes, so we're looking for her.
I see. That's rather worrying. I know. I'll ask my friends and see if they know anything.
Thank you, kind sir.
She went that way. If you ask people as you go, hopefully you'll track her down.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. If you find out anything, don't forget to tell the people with the green scarves.
You mean the core of 30. Don't worry, I got it.
Yeah, the core of 30. I totally forgot that's what they're called. This way. I almost didn't go in the wrong direction. How did she push her wheelchair down the stairs with no... What? Oh, okay. Okay.
Time to go.
Look for Avine and ask about her whereabouts. Hey, Nidal?
Excuse me, we're looking for a child in a wheelchair?
Oh, I remember her. She went that way not too long ago. I asked her what she was doing. It's my job, after all. She just said she had something important to do and didn't want to be disturbed.
That seems a little weird.
That is a bit weird.
Whatever the case, she left the city. If you follow that road, you should be able to find her.
Gotcha. Thanks a lot.
Did you at least get someone to tail her? Okay. We'll continue forwards then. Onwards to our adventures and our journey. And our quest to find a lost child of Eve. What is she up to? I don't know. Ooh, I got a Padisar and a Sumeri Rose. Quite the combo. Okay.
Time to go.
Says there's something around here. Jahan?
Hello there. Did a child in a wheelchair pass this way?
A wheelchair? Oh, so that's what it was.
You don't know what a wheelchair
I didn't
looks
get
like,
a good
dude?
look, but something going pretty fast went sliding down that slope over there.
A wheelchair, that's what it
Oh,
was.
no.
A chair with
Dangerous.
wheels. Oh, that's a wheelchair? No
For sure.
way.
There's terrain of all sorts outside the city, and if that was the kid...
Got it. It was over there, right? We'll be going now. Thanks.
Okay. We're gonna continue this way and continue looking
Time to
for
go.
Avine. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh my god.
Time to go.
Hey, are you alright?
I fell off my wheelchair. I can't move around without it. Why? Why?
It's okay.
Oh, no.
You're okay. You're not hurt. I'll take care of her. Can you two look for her wheelchair?
Sure
No
thing.
problem. We'll be right back.
Alright. We're gonna look for the wheelchair. Investigate the traces on the ground. After Avine fell off, the wheelchair would have kept going. It should be somewhere up ahead. It must have slowed down. Can't be far now. There it is.
Look, it's the wheelchair. So the hilly churls took it.
No way, the hilly churls took it.
Before they damage it.
They stood no chance.
All right, we're in luck. Looks like the wheelchair's still working.
Yeah, good thing the
That's
hilly churls
good.
didn't damage it.
Or else my family would have to pay for another one.
You feeling any better?
Are those things
I
mad
know that must have been
expensive?
really scary for you.
Mm,
It's all right. You're safe now. We'll bring you back. Do you feel okay telling me why you had to come here despite the risks? If you don't want anyone else to know, we'll definitely keep it a secret.
That's right. You can trust us.
Yeah.
the Aranara carving. My bestest friend. He went missing.
Oh.
The carving? Mean the one I gave you?
Yeah. My illness is really bad. It's not just my legs. I've forgotten a lot of stuff too. I used to love running. I loved the feeling it gave me, and the sound of wind rushing by my ears. But the longer I sit, the cloudier those memories get. I'm starting to forget how it feels to love something.
Oh no, this is gonna make me sad. I know it.
But
This quest
when
is
I saw
gonna make
that
me
wood
sad.
carving, I remembered that I once had a best friend.
He'd always run with me. Wait, was he an Aranara? Paimon meant that it couldn't have been an Aranara, right? They're just fairy tale characters. But they aren't. They're real. They couldn't be more real.
Hey, I understand. Okay, let's calm down. Tell us what happened so we can help you.
Sorry, I got carried away. And I don't have any evidence to show you. Everyone says you can't see Aranara anymore once you become an adult. You have to say goodbye to your Aranara
Does
friends
that mean
forever.
I'm not an
I
adult?
can't remember his name. Or
No, it's because I'm the
how he
traveler.
looked like. And soon, I'll even forget that he used to run with me.
Dude, I don't even remember any of the Aranara's names.
like
Except
this.
maybe for
I
Aranikin,
understand now.
because it's funny.
When you saw that carving, you were reminded of your friend. You came out here to look for him and remember that friendship, no matter how difficult things got. Isn't that right?
Yes. I want to see him. I want to tell him that I'm not angry with him. And that I didn't want to break our promise. But then, this happened. I'm not angry with him. Not at all.
Cheer up. Something beautiful has happened.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, she has life in
That's
her
right.
eyes.
You remembered something about the Aranara, haven't you? Once you start remembering more things, you'll be able to find your friend again. And I'll help you.
Yoimiya, does this
Such
mean
a
that
beautiful soul.
you can also see Aranara?
Sorry, I don't know if I can. I've only just arrived in Sumeru. Maybe I haven't seen one yet, or maybe I can't see them at all. But that doesn't matter. Whether I can see them or not doesn't change my belief that you can.
Yoimiya.
What do we do?
I love her. I
Paimon
love her
really
so
wants to
much.
help She didn't deserve any of this. Not her illness, or being separated from her friend. But
We'll help too. But before that, Yoimiya, can we talk?
Huh? Me? Sure.
It's not you.
Sorry.
It's
Wait here
me.
for a moment.
No,
I'll be
that's
right
not
back.
what they're gonna be saying.
What's wrong? You look so serious all of a sudden.
Okay, but like the words "we need to talk" is literally the scariest sentence to hear. Do you really believe in the Aranara? How do you plan to help her?
Oh, did you think I was overpromising back there? Don't worry, I have experience with this kind of thing. To her, reuniting with her Aranara friend is the result. But recapturing her past joy and belief in herself is the process. And that's where our help is needed. I'm guessing that her sudden illness made her feel like she may not be able to realize her dreams anymore. It also made it difficult for her to hold on to the happy memories and dreams she had. Everyone has their own imagination. After some chance coincidence, she met Aranara. So as long as we help her rediscover that same feeling she once had, her Aranara will return naturally.
oh, so that's what you're thinking.
Adults only want to believe in objective reality. In doing so, they may unintentionally do harm to the innocent fantasies of children. But I think there are ways to get even subjective things back. So, how about it? Want to help me out?
Looks like all this excitement made you forget your original goal again.
We had a
If
goal.
we didn't do anything to help, I wouldn't be able to watch a meteor shower, even if it appeared right now. And would the stars really want their caller to have such a heartless soul?
I understand. Don't worry. I don't doubt your reasoning. It's just...
What are you trying to say?
Because we can actually summon the Aranara.
You're a good Nara, Yoimiya. I'll apologize to them later.
Really?
Just watch. We have some tricks up our sleeves.
We can summon Aranara? Since when? Oh.
Oh, so this is an Aranara.
Which Aranara is you? Araprava. What? It doesn't have a voice? Okay, let me give it a voice. Hell yeah.
Ara Nara trusts Golden Nara. If that were not so, I would not have appeared.
I'm sorry, there were circumstances, I'm afraid.
I'm the one who should be apologizing. Sorry, let me explain. I know that you only want to be seen by people you trust. It's rash of me to butt in. But this girl once had an Aranara as her best friend, and they haven't met in a very long time. She's been quite ill, and her world has been turned upside down. It's been so long since she's been able to see her friend that even her memory of him has become hazy. Parting with a friend like that is too sad, and she never wanted that to happen.
I remember Nara Aveen and Ara Asani. All Nara grow up, and when they do, they will say goodbye to their young selves. All Nara want to prepare for that, but the truth is, very few succeed.
That's why I want to help her. Her world is still very small. Too small for all the sadness she has to bear. As things are, all she can do is sit alone and think about how happiness is leaving her little by little. About how life has been so unfair to her.
I understand. Her world is very small, so disappointment is very large.
Yes. Maybe we're already used to bad luck, and we know how to deal with feelings of sorrow and disappointment. But this is her first time dealing with any of this. Life can trip anyone up. What's most important in times like this is for us to support one another.
It seems that Red Nara has not yet grown up.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Time is very important to Nara. Nara walk with time. They remember much, and they forget much. But Red Nara is different. You know how young Nara think. The warmth in your heart is very pure, and it is fierce like the sun. I believe you are a trustworthy Nara.
So, that means...
I can bring you all to see Arashani.
Thank you! Thanks for trusting us.
Arashani is in... Arashani is in Matiyama Forest, but Nara Aveen might not be able to see Arashani unless she is prepared. It is not very complicated or difficult, though. Let me lead the way. Since when can we summon Nara like that? All we had to do was just use the leaf, that's it.
Paimon's been meaning to ask what you meant by prepared.
Nara Aveen has not completely remembered. The memories and dreams are both necessary.
Dreams? But I'll never be able to stand again. Even if I can recover, I don't know how long that'll take.
Such worries are not needed here. Nara Aveen, you must remember. Dreams are connected to your heart, not your body.
My heart?
I led you this far, but now Nara Aveen must find her precious things by herself.
Huh? He's gone just like that? It looks like the sky here has changed somewhat.
My heart.
Huh? Oh my god. You can do it!
Stood up!
You did it!
It wasn't hard at all, and it didn't feel weird. It was like how things were before I got sick.
Wait a damn minute, we entered the dream, didn't we?
Wait, so that means
We're inside a dream? Yep.
not our first time in one. No wonder Arapurva said not to worry. Aveen can move freely in this dream.
Wow, that's amazing! Is this the power of my heart?
How amazing! Now we can all look for Arashani together.
Hell
Come on.
yeah.
Let's race. Let me see how good you really are.
I might not have recovered yet. Whatever, let's go! I won't lose, not even to an adult!
Oh.
Just a kid being a kid. We love that.
This was easy. Paimon thought she'd need more time.
I guess that's what they call aptitude. That's the power of a wish.
That's true. Let's catch up with them.
Alright, go to the Matiyama Forest and catch up to the ravine. Up there. I almost went down there. That would have been it. Nah.
You're good. If we had run any further, you would have caught up.
Aveen was neck and neck with Yoimiya.
Meanwhile, I would be meters behind because I can't run.
Long legs don't necessarily mean you run faster. Training's important too.
I won't even be able to compete with you in a few years. Let's see. Where should we go next?
Oh my god, is that a wish? Oh, it's the blue one.
Look!
It's a standard
something's
wish.
floating
Ooh, look at all the pretty sparkles. It looks like a star.
ahead. Does it want us to follow it?
Maybe. Let's follow it.
But that's just a standard wish. It's not the limited time wish. Oh wow. Da, 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 da. Beep 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 boop ba doo 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 doo. Hey, Elena, so you're doing well. Hi, Caleb. I am doing well. How is you? Welcome in.
Want to keep chasing after it? You're not feeling worn out yet?
Getting tired is part of running, and I love everything about running.
I don't like running. Running in tennis I can handle to a certain extent, but like running in general, hell nah, dude. Bird? Wait. Oh, there it is. Good, you and I'm doing alright, just grinding out work. Adulting. Well, I hope you're not too dead from work. Meanwhile, I'm over here chasing after the standard wish. And then it goes up and away, and then it goes wee.
There are so many huge mushrooms here. They're big enough to lie on.
That's not what they're for. Let me show you.
Oh, so it's for jumping? Watch this.
I know adulting should be a crime. I know, right?
So, this is our destination?
Why must it be this
Paimon
way?
doesn't see an Aranara,
Why must
just
we be
this
adults?
big stone. I'm so happy.
Why can't I be
I
a
almost
kid
forgot
again?
how it feels to be this happy. You know,
Man, remember being a
at
child
first,
and going,
it felt
man,
like my
I
world
can't
had
wait to
shrunk
grow
down
up
to a
and be an
tiny
adult so I can
space.
do all of
But
this and this.
As long as I continue moving
And now that
forward,
we're adults, we're
new
like,
sights will always
fuck,
appear
why
in
did
front
I
of
want to
me.
be an adult as a
My world
child?
will
Take
keep
me back.
expanding before my eyes. Even though I don't know how I did it, I know I have you all to thank.
Oh, that's not important. What's important is that you remember the joy of going through the world. Our memories don't just symbolize our past, they can also shine a light in our future. Once you find the hope in your heart again, that happiness will come back to you.
Yes. Thank you, Yoimiya. Thank you all. Let's keep looking for Arashani. It doesn't look like he's here.
We continue look for Arashani.
Then why would the star lead us here?
The stone. It stands out.
I don't
I've
know
never
how to
seen a
explain
stone
this.
like this before.
I don't know what it is, but it feels very familiar. Almost like it's a part of me.
I know. Could this stone be your Earthstone?
Is it?
Earthstone?
I'd almost forgotten about that.
It's a very rare ore that symbolizes a person's aspirations and dreams. Since you can see it, that means you found what you've lost. Is that how it works?
Probably.
It's just like in fairy tales. I thought I'd stopped believing in those. But I'm glad that I found that belief again.
I believed in something once.
They passed right through!
Let's go after them.
And we go in. Okay.
Well, we have no choice.
Alright, in we go. Into the Earthstone. And
We passed through,
where
but
is this?
nothing seems to have changed.
Okay. Oh my god, it's Arashidati! And they don't have voice lines. Okay, sweet. It's been a while, Nara Avin. It really has been a while, yes?
Arashani?
Why do you look so sad? Oh, Arashani knows. You're happy.
Arashani! The R&R is sure of a flair for magical journeys.
They do.
They not only helped Aveen find her best friend, but they also showed us what an Earthstone is. Oh, we have to look for one of our own later to make the purest lens.
Yep. It's kind of funny, but Paimon thinks we can actually do it.
That's an adventure for you.
But we have to bring her back to Sumeru City first. Her mother must be worried sick.
The scene before you is akin to a dream. Before you know it, you're Let me read, damn it.
The dream ended. We dreamed a most lovely dream. Don't look so lonely. He's right next to you. Arashani, you're still here.
Arashani wanted to say sorry. It is not that Arashani did not want to find Nara. Arashani could not remember the time. Arashani does not dare enter the city. Arashani did not see Nara Aveen, so Arashani thought you had made new friends. That is normal and unavoidable. It is not something to be grieved.
It's okay. I understand. This happened because I lost sight of myself. But I think I understand now. Yoimiya's right. Everyone gets bad luck, but we have to support each other through unlucky times. Thanks for helping me rediscover my memories and dreams. I won't let your work go to waste. You've also helped us a lot, so don't be so humble. To be honest, we didn't know where to start with Earthstone. But now that we're on this track, I think we'll find it easy. Yoimiya, you need this Earthstone because you want to see a meteor shower? Yep. Oh, once we find it, you should come with us. If that's how things are, I'm happy to lend you my Earthstone.
What? What? You can just do that? Same, Paimon, same!
What just happened? Did you just take glasses out of your chest?
She's so real for saying that. I have no idea what's going on either. Are we still in a dream?
How'd you know we need this? I didn't. I just thought that since you helped me find my precious friend, I should help you, using something precious to me. And then the light turned into this. Is this what you needed?
That's exactly what we needed. I didn't think it'd be possible, actually.
Thank you.
Miracles do happen.
Solve a problem like this. All right, time to give it a go. Not that I know how to use it, but let's see what my intuition says. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, I think I see it. Oh, it was pretty obvious.
There?
Come on, I'll lead the way. Once we're done watching the meteor shower, I'll accompany you home. Also, Thank you for helping us. Actually, let me scrap the pleasantries and give you a heartfelt compliment instead. You all are great storytellers.
Oh, what a coincidence. I would say the same for you, Red Nara. Observe the meteor shower. Hell yeah. How far is that from here? Can I just, like, make my way over using these things? Ba-dum. Dum. Bouncy mushroom? Bouncy mushroom. Oh my god, is that a bird? Oh man. Let me hunt, damn it! And here we have a cutscene. I've always loved Genshin cutscenes. They're amazing.
Huh?
What a meteor shower, even though it's not exactly showering down. Okay then. Oh my god. Wait a goddamn minute. Are those all my 5 stars? Wait a dang minute. Bring them back to me. And classic anime falling from the sky. Oh, I love this so much. It's so pretty, I know, right?
Just like fireworks.
Oh, I love this cutscene. Princess Carrie, hell yeah, dude, the Princess Carrie! What a wonderful dream.
We're waking up already? But Paimon wants to watch more.
The meteors we summoned flew up from the ground. They were exactly like fireworks.
Why can't I be? Why can't I be going Mia? But hi Kuya, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the guild. I hope you like it here. I hope you're doing well today.
I could have kept watching that forever. That was the realest, grandest, most magical dream I've ever had.
Yeah, why can't my dreams be like that, huh? Why don't I have dreams like that? Why do I have dreams where I'm just running away from a serial killer, huh?
Paimon too! Paimon didn't expect
Why
you
do
to
I
just
have dreams
pull
where
us
I'm
onto that
falling
ship
from the
without
sky?
Honestly, I didn't think about it at all. I just thought it'd be a shame if we didn't try something crazy.
Oh, yeah, Mia, you already knew that it was a dream?
You know me. It really doesn't matter to me if
Thank
our
you for the head
experience
pat.
was real or a dream. I really should
Hi,
thank you two, though.
Julio. Welcome into the
You set
chat.
all
Hope
this
you're
up as
doing
a
well
backup
today.
plan because you knew that meteor showers are hard to catch, right? Don't worry, I loved it so much. I think this ranks as the absolute best gift I've ever been given.
Oh, whew. That's good. Paimon was afraid you might be angry after hearing the truth.
But that's not Yoimiya, Paimon.
Why would I be? I dreamed about helpful, friendly, cute Aranara. I dreamed that we ran and jumped atop large mushrooms and we discovered Earthstone in a very unexpected way.
Yeah, I didn't expect the girl to pull it out from her chest, but okay.
And when I thought we had woken up, the next part was even more amazing. From her heart, Athene brought forth Earthstone glasses. We found meteors that flew up from the Earth. And we even became one with the shooting stars themselves.
We've been in a dream. Who's to say we've woken up?
That's right. Dreams themselves may be imaginary, but they're also experiences that can never be relived or replicated. If we were sticklers about truth in fiction, we would have missed out on so much beauty and emotion.
You sure know your way with words. Paimon's gonna bump you up a few places on the Paimon's best friend list.
Hell yeah! There's a leaderboard for his face.
By the way, the Aranara, they don't usually like,
Oh yeah! They're so cute! We really have to thank those lovely carvings.
the wood carvings?
Yeah.
My love life is
seen those wood
imaginary.
carvings, then we
Same,
wouldn't have dreamed of
dude.
such cute Aranara.
The closest thing I have to a love light is with fictional characters in my imagination.
Don't worry, I know. I think they're very cute, and I'm happy to protect them. Well, it's almost time. Let's send her
Same,
home.
high five. Hell yeah, dude. Singles unite. We only sip for fictional characters in this household. After sending Aveen home, you and Yoimiya spend a few more days in Sumeru. Amurda received word of Aveen's condition and implements a comprehensive treatment plan. Aveen is now eagerly cooperating with her care team, and she's feeling more cheerful than ever. Aww. I'm glad even Aveen got a happy ending. Yoimiya's date of departure comes quickly. Aveen and her mother also comes to the wharf to
Sumeru's such a nice place. I'll be back for sure.
That's my simp for Raiden.
You
I'm a
will
simp for
always
Kazuha.
be welcome here. Aveen would be happy to see you again.
It's a deal. I'll be waiting for you.
You got it.
Yoimiya, before you go back, I want to tell you about my new dream.
New dream?
I want to travel to Inazuma on my own and watch a fireworks show there.
Oh,
Wow, that's impressive. I didn't expect to be introduced to new customers while on vacation. Don't worry, I'll make you some fireworks that you'll never forget.
I want to see
You do
more
as
of
well.
Yoimiya's fireworks.
No matter how busy your adventures get, remember to come back to Inazuma. We'll always welcome you no matter when you drop by. You gotta come
Heck
and watch
yeah.
the fireworks this meteor shower inspired as they soar high in the sky.
Sounds like a plan.
Take care, Yoimiya. May all your days be filled with happiness. Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Oh, why'd you just shout that out? That's embarrassing. Oh yeah, by the way, have a look at this.
Have a look at what? An Aranara carving?
That's right. This is the one you helped me pick. And you said it looked kind of like me. I went to buy another one. This one's for you. Look at it whenever you're feeling down. Who knows? Maybe it'll raise your spirits. If nothing else, you'll know that I'm supporting you all the way.
I love her. I love
Of
her. I
course,
love her.
meeting
I
in
love her so
person is
much.
still better.
I'll treasure it.
Okay, I'll be heading back now. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. I really loved the trip you prepared for me. In fact, I'm totally impressed. No matter where you two go, I know that our friendship and its warmth will support you. So, go forward, to the end of your journey and to the ends of this world. See you around.
Heck yeah. See you later, Yoimiya. I love her so much. I am so glad I pulled for her on her very first banner. She's so wholesome, she must be protected. She must be protected at all costs. Can I have her? No. Oh, but poor boy Mia just keeps getting put in the same phases as other, like, more popular banners. It's kind of sad, actually. But I'm honestly glad I decided to pull on her banner when I could. I think it's because I also wanted Sayu, who was on her banner, so I pulled on it anyway. I forgot if it was a 50-50 or if it was a guaranteed Yoimiya. I just knew I wanted her. Anyway, now that we got her done, we can start with Linny! The magic boy! Phantom Thief's reappearance. Persona 5? And knowing a bit about his backstory, this is gonna be a sad quest, isn't it? Based on what I've already seen in the main quest, Linny's story quest is gonna be a bit sad, isn't it? Oh my god, is that who I think it is? Is that Miss Charlotte?
I see. So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
Absolutely, I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel
1 or 2?
never acts
Miss
as you
Charlotte?
expect.
Yeah, I
He
also
must
want
have faked
Charlotte.
his own death 10 years ago using
I've
a
been wanting her
body
since the
double.
TCG
Now
event.
that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but however this turns out in the end, the one thing it won't be is boring.
Couldn't agree more. As a journalist, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one.
The general? General
Thank you, sir, for your
Mahamachi?
time.
General...
Now, who should I interview next? Huh? Hey! What
There's
a
a lot of
coincidence! Fancy meeting you here.
Gonna have to work in there. Hope you have a great rest of your
Perfect
stream. Alright,
So,
thanks for the
the
lurk.
Phantom Weasel's latest warning
The
letter.
girl in there?
What are your thoughts?
Clarand? Warning letter, Phantom Weasel.
Yeah, this is the first time we're hearing of this one. Could you clue us in?
Think that's her name?
Oh, sorry.
Hell yeah,
Yes, this case is from a
dude.
decade
Miss
ago. I guess you
Clarand.
wouldn't know about it.
She's my wife. And she doesn't know it yet,
Well,
but
not
she's
to
my
worry.
wife.
You're in good hands because I'm a professional. The story goes like this.
I'd sent for
10
her
or
the
so years
moment
ago,
she
a
showed
phantom
up in
thief
the
became active in
Fontaine
the court of
trailer.
Fontaine, known only as the Weasel. Nobody knew his true identity, and the authorities never managed to catch him.
Wow, cool! He sounds like one of those mysterious night burglars that you read about in novels.
Precisely. Well, except the part where they actually have a good reputation. Our Weasel targeted whatever people
Everyone is
held
overlooking
dear,
the fact she
and
killed
no
a
one was
robot with
safe
her
from his
thighs.
predictions.
Like,
He would just as soon
dude,
steal a necklace
what would I
from a
give to
rich
be
merchant's
that
safe as
robot?
a
I mean,
toy
what?
doll given to a
I didn't
commoner
say
child
anything.
for their birthday.
Sounds like an absolute weirdo.
I know. The phantom thieves you read about in
Sus?
novels rob the rich to pay the
No.
poor. This guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders for his public reputation. Every man and his dog wanted to see him behind bars.
Yeesh. So, did they catch him?
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the Weasel would still be at large to this day if it hadn't been for an accident 10 years ago.
An
A
accident 10
magician
years
named
ago?
Caesar fell to his death in a botched high-altitude escape performance. When the police went through his personal effects, they found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities. And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all.
No way!
Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters and pasted it on the gate of the Opera Epiclese for all to see. I had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one.
Ooh, let me see the photo. What? Yeah, I can read that.
So, this is the warning letter, huh? Let's see what he wrote. days from now, when evening falls, I shall take from you that which you hold most dear at the Opera House, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
What?
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance. What once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown wide open again. But why has he reemerged now? And what does he want? I sense an epic scoop, and I'm going for it.
Uh-oh.
Alright, we got a mystery on our hands.
Anything that other people value, does that mean even we might be targeted?
As long as we're in Fontaine, we're just gonna be detectives and attorneys. You might steal all of your favorite snacks.
Really? Oh, let him try.
Hope I get Hu Tao. I hope you get Hu Tao. She's great. I already have Hu Tao, so I'm gonna send over all my luck to you. May you have Hu Tao. You will get Hu Tao.
Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be
Winnie!
enough to form the skeleton of my article. It does feel like
Farming all
something
her
is missing,
mads?
though.
Hell yeah, dude. Gotta manifest.
Something exclusive. Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the weasel. Is that who I think it is?
Is it Linny? My boy Linny?
Linny!
Looks like he's performing some magic.
Magic. Magician. Caesar! The Phantom Weasel! That's it! Let's go interview Linny! You see, the original Phantom Thief Caesar was a magician too! And what do Phantom Thieves and magicians have in common? They both have an air of mystery about them. Perhaps there's a connection there.
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is that?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to ask.
Oh, relax! My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is beckoning. Let's go! No time for delay!
Hey Linny! Long time no see. I got questions for you, buddy. The Forgotten Thief. We got Olivier, Monet, and Estelle. David.
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
Sure.
Really? Then, what am I thinking now?
Don't mess up, Linny.
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
Oh my god.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out. You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
You can tell? Oh boy, you really can read my mind.
Of course. Oh, and that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home. Remember to apologize to your family, all right? They must be worried about you.
All right, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Alright, off you go, kid. I got business here.
Hey, Linny?
Why, hello. We meet again. Are you looking for me? What's the situation?
Well, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Yeah, you can read my mind, can't you?
You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
Man, can't you humor me?
Child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand... let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
How did you know?
Wow, got it in one. Is this more of your trickery at work?
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck.
Uh,
His warning letter's been the talk of the town,
He's
so I
psychic.
figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Lenny, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Angry? Why?
Well, why are you angry?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's the night I'll be performing there.
I see.
Huh. What are the chances? Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
No.
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me. The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. So once the contents of that letter get out, barely anyone will be showing up to watch my show. But I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity before the show begins.
Really? So what you're saying is, we might get to see a live duel between a famous magician and an infamous thief? Wow, this has exclusive written all over
I
it.
wish someone was after
To be
me. I
honest,
want attention
I'm not sure
too.
if I'll emerge the victor. The
Felt
Phantom
that in
Weasel
my
is a notorious
soul.
crook, infamous for his inscrutable methods.
You're being far too modest, Lenny. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say, I don't care much for the comparison. A lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. But there's an important difference that these people overlook.
What's the difference?
Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick.
Okay.
Here, I have a flower. Just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's gone!
It's gone!
Where'd it go?
That's the question. Where did it go? Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear. If I could now invite you all to check your clothes, there might be a surprise in there somewhere.
A surprise?
Oh.
Let me see!
Huh?
It's right there! But how? You haven't moved this whole time!
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Lenny, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form to theft.
Hell yeah,
Don't
dude.
worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to
Oh,
take
so
the
if
opportunity
you would check your
to
clothes.
perhaps change some
Lenny,
of the
what were you
preconceived
doing messing with
notions
my
you might have
clothes,
about
huh?
magicians. Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminality. It can be quite frustrating.
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbolism? For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters.
Where's my passion and romantic encounters?
But you used a Lumidu spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations. I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind this choice?
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. But I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells in my magic. It sounds like something I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this Phantom
I
Weasel
want a
business
copy
is
of
behind
Fontaine's
us.
Floral Language Facts.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you and the thief.
Final showdown?
Please feel free to get in touch to update me on
What
any
is this, a
further
brawl?
developments. Otherwise, I will of course see you at your show in 3 days' time.
A
But
brawl
let's hope the
between
Phantom Weasel is caught
thief
by then.
and magician?
If there's nothing else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece. I'll see you all later.
No, Charlotte, come back!
So, Lenny, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
Yeah, you're gonna tell me.
I'm afraid that's my little secret.
The secret, come on, dude.
Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets. But Paimon's really itching to know how it's done. You feel it too, right? So itchy.
The Phantom Weasel. You sure you'll be able to handle him?
Not so itchy then, huh? Well,
Poke,
since
poke.
you're so concerned,
Poke, poke,
how would you like to serve
poke,
as my
poke,
temporary
poke,
magician's assistants and help me investigate?
Can you make Paimon
Magician's
disappear
assistants?
forever? No!
That's fun. Assistants are technically magicians too.
Yeah, sure.
Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done. Shall we go for it?
We'll help you with your investigation. What's your plan?
The first thing we need to look
Are we gonna
into
keep
is who
that
Caesar
flower on
really
our
was.
scarf for the rest
If
of the
he truly
quest?
was the Phantom Weasel, that means
That
that
looks
the
really
weasel
cute.
is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal.
Ooh.
But if he wasn't the weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the weasel lives, and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine.
He's a rat.
And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start.
Yeah, the
Word is that she
fiance.
visits the cemetery often, so I asked Lynette to wait for her there.
Dang, fictional
should make a
characters be
move.
having a love
Let's
life
go and
more than
rendezvous
me.
with Lynette.
Me. Man, my love life is non-existent. When will I ever have a romantic relationship? Also me. Doesn't want to interact with people, isn't actively looking for a relationship. Mentha, okay. Go to the cemetery to look for Gemma. Okay. It's not underground, so I'm gonna have to go from here. I'm not going to Poisson. Usually, like, they would have to come to me. Yeah, yep. That's exactly how it goes. I'm an awkward bean. I don't do social encounters very well. They have to talk to me first.
You took your time.
Lynette!
Sorry, I bumped into the Traveler and Charlotte en route, and we ended up chatting for a while.
It's been a while, Lynette. We're working as Lenny's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom
So we
Weasel.
meet again. How's it going? Hey!
Thank you.
I'm going
It's good to have
well.
you
Thanks for
helping.
asking. How are you?
So,
Welcome
what's the
in. Hope you're
situation?
doing well.
Have you seen Gemma?
You too, Noma.
Nope.
Welcome in. Hope you're doing well
I've
as
been here a
well.
while, and she still hasn't shown up.
How bizarre. Maybe it was bad intel. Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting.
You can have to go
Traveler,
every time
Paimon,
you want
let's
to
go
use
ask
what
around.
have I entered to. Not much. Just talking about our lack of romantic relationship and our refusal to actually go actively looking for a relationship.
I'll wait for you here.
Playing a
and see if Gemma
Pokemon
shows
aggro,
up.
but gonna go do Star Rail dailies. Oh shit, I still need to do that. You know what? I'm just gonna open it up on my phone later. Alright, ask around. Alright, Bulbasaur.
Excuse me, good sir. Do you by any chance know a
Just
Gemma?
take the homie.
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiancé?
Well, I mean, my
Sure I do.
besties and I did
What's this
say
about?
that if we're still
I'm just
single
trying to
by a
get a
certain
hold of her
age,
because I
we
need her
just
help with
marry
something.
each other.
I heard she comes here a lot.
Yeah, she does. Poor thing.
Just
no
being in a
secret why
relationship, I
either.
could never.
She's
Oh,
hard
wait,
set.
roasting myself.
Ever since Caesar passed away,
The lack
she's
of
been
romantic
coming here
interaction in my
once
daily
every
life
week
for the
to pay his
past 2
grave.
years or so.
Often
Felt
she
that.
just sits there in front of his headstone, lost in thought. Sometimes I asked her what she was
Oops.
doing once.
Sorry,
She
Bulbasaur,
said
I cut you off.
She wanted to speak to him again. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there, telling her fiancé all about how her life is going.
Like 7 days.
She's been doing this ever
I think the
since
last
Caesar
time I
passed
ever had a
away?
romantic interaction
So
was...
10 years.
It was 2 years ago.
Wow. Their love must
Yeah.
have been really strong.
Yeah, 2 years ago was my
I'll
last
bet.
romantic
Caesar's
interaction.
reputation fell apart after his identity
Never,
was revealed, so
then
no one
never
else
again.
visits his grave.
And now I just
Gemma's
have
the
my
only one who
fictional
still thinks
characters
about
to
him
keep
after
me
all
at
these
bay.
years. I don't know if the mind lives on in the waters after death, but if it does, I'm sure Caesar must be grateful to have someone who remembers him fondly.
Scientifically
If I'm
confirmed
honest,
that
I
single
think
people
this
are
is all so
happier.
unfair to poor Gemma.
Dang right.
Her
I'm
fiancé
pretty
was
happy
a
right
low-life
now.
crook. He doesn't deserve someone like her. Anyway, all of that said, she's running later than usual today. Normally, she'd be sitting in
Don't
front of
care
his
about
grave by now.
funny
I wonder if
relationship.
she's
Honestly,
okay.
same. If
Well,
I were
that's everything I
to
know, I'm
get
afraid.
into a romantic
Might have more
relationship,
luck
then it
asking some
happened.
other
Whatever happened, happens. I'm just going with the flow.
All right.
If
Well, thanks for
the
sharing
world
all
wants
of
me
this
to
with
be
us.
in a
We'll keep
romantic
asking around.
relationship, then I'll be in a
You're welcome.
romantic relationship. If it wants me to be single
I just
forever,
hope
I'll
she'll
be
be
single
able to move
forever
on
with
one
my
day.
besties and my cats. No hate to find relationship, but the last thing I said made me feel very old. The thing about not being in a relationship for 12 years. Dang, you old.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
The
You're
Phantom
kidding.
Thief is back.
Wait, isn't he
What
dead?
is this, Persona 5? Are they
I
here
don't
to
know
steal our
anymore.
hearts?
All sorts of news flying around nowadays. I can never tell what's true and what isn't. But what if, just hypothetically,
Almost 31
I mean,
now? Oh,
what
heck.
if this weasel's the real deal?
You're
and
like
Caesar was
almost a decade older than
Called
me.
it. Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all
And
went
I'm
down,
22.
I said to myself, you know what? This guy's been set up.
Be lurking
The
while
Caesar
playing
I knew
Mary's
was a
Guild
good
here.
guy. He
Alright,
gave
happy
balloons to
lurking.
children on the street, for Pete's sake. What, are we supposed to believe that he was a balloon thief or something? Give me a break.
Oh, please. Weren't you the one
Middle-aged-
cursing his name to
unemployed
high
middle-aged
heaven
guy.
when the police announced the news? You were all, oh, that gosh darn lousy son of a, you think you know a guy, or
A
words
son
to
of
that
a-
effect.
Did she almost
Wait,
curse?
did I
Ayo,
say that?
Genshin, no censorship
don't
please.
seem
I
to
want
recall.
them to curse. Sorry to interrupt.
Hello there. Sorry for disturbing you, but I couldn't help but notice you were discussing the Phantom Weasel. We're actually quite interested in this topic as well, but we're struggling to get to the bottom of it. Do you think you could spare a moment to tell us a little bit about Caesar?
You've come to the right people. Yep, I was there. Back when Caesar used to perform magic tricks on the street. He was a great magician. The best trick I ever saw him do was pop a transparent balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to fly out from the inside.
Whoa.
I was right up close and didn't blink or look away once. But for the life of me, I still don't have the faintest clue how he pulled it off. Really incredible stuff.
I saw him perform too. He always used to bring some gifts along for the kids who came to watch his show, and he'd hand them out after he was done.
Aww.
Sometimes he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list appear in his next show.
Huh. He doesn't sound like such a bad guy.
But after he died, there were also rumors that he used the wish list to find out what was precious to people, with the intent to steal it later.
Okay, is this just straight
As
up
I'm sure you
Persona
know,
5?
The Phantom Weasel would steal just about anything from anyone.
Whatever the case, now that the weasel is back, Caesar's become a hot topic once more. I bet Gemma must be pleased. If Caesar's name gets cleared, maybe it'll finally give her some solace after all this time. No, speak of the devil. That's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar, she's definitely the one to ask.
Okay.
So that's Gemma. Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's wrong? Wait,
Uh-oh.
it looks like she's injured. Come on, let's see if she's okay.
Hey, Miss Gemma, are you okay?
Do you need tending to? If I were a manga character, I would be about to meet some teenagers with superpowers and then get very close with a sexy woman.
There. You're Gemma, right?
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid, we mean no harm.
Be not afraid.
Looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern. but you didn't answer my question. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
My name
No
is
need to
Lenny,
be so
and this is
hostile,
my sister
man.
Lynette.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the traveler.
Paimon's not
We're
speaking in the first
investigating
person?
the
What?
weasel.
Wait.
The weasel posted a warning letter
Paimon's
this morning.
speaking in the first person?
If
What?
he still lives,
She's
that
not speaking
means
in
that
third
Caesar
person?
was falsely
Yo, that's weird.
accused. You knew Caesar better than anyone else. So if you're willing, we'd love to hear what you think about all this. I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
I never believed that he was the weasel.
Huh. I suspected as much. Okay, so going back 10 years, do you remember anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have a falling out with anyone, for instance?
No, not that I know of.
Got it. All right. Sorry for disturbing you.
If you don't have any more
feeling
questions,
suspicious
please
about
leave.
this woman.
I want to be alone with him.
What if she's the weasel?
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about her.
She's acting
She's
awfully
lying.
suspicious.
She definitely knows something.
Perhaps she simply doesn't trust us. No, she's suspicious.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and started questioning her about things that happened a whole decade ago. It makes sense that she'd be wary around us. In any case, I doubt we'll get any further here, so let's call it a day. Meet me outside Hotel de Boer tomorrow, and then we'll start the next step of our plan.
Alrighty. Wait the next morning from 8 to 12. Who says we have to wait that long? The next morning, 8 to 12? Hell yeah. Okay. It's the next day! Rendezvous with Lenny. Bum, bum. Alright, Lenny. What's our plan of action?
Over here.
Lynette's not joining us today?
I've had her follow Gemma and see if we can make any inroads with her. They should be at a cafe right now. Still,
Our manga character would be a
I
background
don't think
character.
that Gemma's likely to open up to us. So, we need a contingency plan.
If I was a manga character, I'm probably the side character that shows up for one arc and never seen again.
Today, we'll be looking into a guy named Lorenzo, Caesar's former pupil and assistant. When Caesar passed away, all the stolen goods discovered in his home were confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo was the only one privy to all his magic secrets, and he inherited his craft. Before long, Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing even that of his master, and it made him very wealthy. He's since left the magic scene, though, and these days, he's a wealthy businessman with his fingers in a lot of different pies. I had to pull a lot of strings, but I managed to get him to agree to a couple of drinks with me. Be warned, though, I hear he's got a hair-triggered temper. We'd best be careful.
Lorenzo is an Italian name here in Italy. Ooh. The more you know. His name in Spain? It's a really normal Spanish name.
You neglected to mention that you were bringing 2 other people with you.
My apologies. These 2 are my
So
assistants.
this was Lorenzo.
When they heard that I was meeting with the former magic maestro himself, they begged and pleaded with me to bring them along.
Really?
And if it's no trouble, a couple of autographs would really make their day.
Oh, forget the pleasantries, just sit.
No need to be so rude.
get a load of this guy. Forget the pleasantries, he says, but he looks pretty happy about Linny stroking his ego.
I only agreed to meet since we're both magicians. Do me a favor and cut to the chase. I have more important things to do than drinking.
Really?
Much obliged, sir.
Something's
As it
more
happens,
important than
the matter
drinking?
I want to address is also related to magic. Yesterday morning, a warning letter from the Phantom Weasel appeared on the entrance to the Opera House. He claims to be planning something for the same evening that I'm scheduled to do a magic show there. As such, I believe that I may well be his target. I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned. Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about Caesar, who...
What is there to investigate?
You're acting
Caesar
awfully
was the Weasel, and he's
suspicious.
been dead for 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a warning letter? It changes nothing. Are you trying to tell me you actually bought it?
You're being awfully suspicious
Please,
there,
sir,
Lorenzo.
no need to get so worked up. I do concede that a copycat is but one possibility.
Possibility? It's a fact, Linny. Look, my patience is limited, so listen carefully while I'm still willing to put up with you. The Weasel is dead. Period. Everyone knows that, so do yourself a favor and quit this investigation. It'll lead you nowhere. Look, if this affects your magic show in any way, I will personally compensate you for any losses.
Oh, sir,
Mora,
I'm
huh?
honored, really. But this isn't about finances for me.
Are you perhaps
My
bribing
pride
us,
as a
sir?
magician is what's at stake here, Lorenzo. Copycat or not, this person has thrown me the gauntlet, and I must meet their challenge head on.
I just noticed. Is
Your
that
pride?
was that a
Don't
machine
mince
making
words with
food?
me, boy. Just tell me, what exactly are you seeking to do?
I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity. I have to know for myself what really happened 10 years ago.
What would that accomplish? And what are the events of 10 years
All
ago
right,
have to
I
do
have
with you
two
anyway?
suspects on my list.
Look, you of all people
Gemma
should know that a
and
magician
Lorenzo.
never reveals their secrets.
Both are
And in any case,
awfully
dead
suspicious
men
to me.
don't talk. So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about Caesar and move on.
Uh-oh. This is
What
getting
if Lorenzo and Gemma are conspiring?
Lorenzo? Is that? Oh, it is you!
Who's this
I
guy?
know that big, booming voice anywhere. What's up, my man? Want to grab a drink with me?
Another day, I'm busy.
Oh, come on. You can't be all business all the time. You know what they say? Live fast, die young.
What?
You gotta learn how to kick back and relax once
I
in a
don't think
while.
that's how. Okay.
If I wanted your life advice, I'd ask for it. Now get out of my face and go be drunk somewhere else.
Sorry, my good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, hey! Edmondo. He and I are business pals. We worked together a bunch of times. This is your first time meeting him? Oh,
What if
he's always like this.
Lorenzo
Foul-mouthed
is
and
actually
hard-nosed,
the
never
is
heard a
actually the
kind
Weasel,
word out of
the
this guy
villain of
whole
the
time
story,
I've known him?
and Edmondo is
He
the
wonders why
dumb
he can't get
sidekick.
a girlfriend, despite being, what, pushing 40, 30, something? Anyway, point is, a lot older than
The
when
goon.
he first got rejected by the girl he was into. And he's still into, from what I hear.
Oh?
Shut up and get out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Alright. Prediction. Hypothesis. Hypothesis time, right? So, he mentioned the girl that he might still be into after all these years and all that stuff. What if that girl was Gemma? What if Lorenzo is actually the Weasel?
Sorry, I may have had.
What if Lorenzo actually killed Gemma's husband?
All right, I'm gonna.
He's the one who
Don't
killed
work too
Caesar.
hard.
But then what's up with Gemma?
I think it's high time I made a move as well. If you really want to investigate this, Linny, be my guest.
Then again, I could totally
But
be
if
wrong.
nothing good comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, that was awfully suspicious. Lorenzo, I'm on to you.
Well, that fell to pieces in a rather spectacular fashion. Any thoughts?
I love how they have these very generic models, and to make them older, just slap a mustache on their baby faces. Yeah. And then, if they're actually old, like elderly, they will actually have their own separate old person model.
Totally.
But that's like real old.
What about compensating you for your losses? Why would someone you just met make an offer like that?
Cause he's suspicious, he's bribing us.
Something. And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's definitely covering something.
Yeah, we're on the same page here, Paimon.
I think so too. We need to look into Lorenzo more closely. That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about him. He only just left. Let's see if we can catch up with him.
Alright, Edmondo, where are you? Where are you, buddy? Leave Hotel de Bois. Edmondo, there you are. I've been looking for you, buddy. Are you puking your guts out?
You okay there?
Who are you? Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry about me. I must have had one too many. I just need to ride it out. I say way too much back there, didn't I? Yeah, I nearly talked myself into complete financial ruin. Note to self, no more drunken chats when Lorenzo's around.
It is 100% an original character with definitely no similarities with the other NPCs. Right? No other NPC has that mustache.
Hey! Keep your voice down. Don't go prying into Lorenzo's personal affairs. Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions or make an enemy out of them.
What kind of bad things?
Don't even ask. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this conversation short. I'm not crossing that line again.
Again?
And take it from me, trouble with Lorenzo is one thing you don't need in your life. You saw him flare up back there. I don't know what you said to him, but clearly it touched a nerve. That's not a good sign.
Oof.
You're too young for this. Don't get in over your head. I'm leaving.
I like this guy. He's funny.
And
Edmondo Banner when?
What do we do now, Lenny?
Shh. I think we're being watched. Someone was listening in to our whole conversation. Don't say anything and don't look back. Any altercation in the city will attract the guards.
Wait, that guy in the background looked like Silver.
We better take this elsewhere.
Hey, yo, Silver, is that you? Where'd you go? Okay. And get out of the city and lure out the people tailing you. Is it the Spina de Rosula? Is that it? Is that who they are? Is that who's following us? Bum, bum. Bum, ba, da, 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 bum.
You followed us a long way. Why don't you come out and introduce yourselves?
Or
so
not?
You're Lenny. And where's your sister?
Smooth.
Ain't she with you
smooth
today?
Face Pacino.
Save us the trouble and go
Pacino?
fetch her
Pacino.
for us.
I don't know.
Let's not drag this out.
Paimon doesn't like the tone
It's
of
not
your
the Spina de
voice,
Rosula.
Who said
Nah.
Save your questions, missy.
Painter
You
than
ain't
Nero.
gonna need answers where you're going. Capiche?
Looks like we can't avoid this fight.
We're fighting?
Now, I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope you're ready to back me up.
Okay.
Don't worry, we got this.
Hell yeah, we got this.
Let's light it up!
Step.
Oh.
Curses.
Not much of a fighter,
Tougher
my
than we
ass.
thought.
You literally finished them off.
Vision wielders are always trouble. Intimidation ain't gonna work like it did on the lady.
Come on, let's scram.
Hey, wise guys, we ain't done with you yet.
Are you the one that injured the lady? And is that lady Gemma?
They said just before they left? Something about intimidating someone else. Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic, and they've already done it to someone else, but who?
Could it be Gemma?
You're right. She was injured when we saw her yesterday, and she acted like she had something to hide. Maybe she was too scared to tell us the truth because those guys had threatened her.
Okay, I am no longer suspicious of Gemma. It is now Lorenzo.
Well, if that's the
He's
case,
my main suspect
she should
now.
be more willing to open up to us when she learns that those thugs won't be bothering her anymore. Let's head back to the cafe and see if we can get any information from her.
Okay. How do you know she'd be at the cafe? Alright. Teleport all the way back to the city. This way or that way? Let's glide down from the Statue of the Seven. Who needs the elevator when you can just glide? And plunge. There you go.
Gemma?
You again. What is it this time?
We just ran into the men who've been threatening you, and we gave them a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, we beat the shit out of them.
You can relax now. We're here to protect you.
What? Why? I didn't tell you anything. Why would they come after you?
Sounds like they're no strangers to you.
That's putting it mildly. I know them all too well, and I hate them with every fiber of my being.
Please do
It's been 10
tell.
long years, and still every time I try to look into Caesar's death, they show up and warn me not to do anything stupid.
But I always do something
How do
stupid.
I know I can trust you? Do you really think you can get to the bottom of it all? And why are you doing this?
For justice!
I'm afraid I can't reveal all the details just yet, but I can promise you this. I will expose the Phantom Weasel's true identity.
It's Lorenzo!
Because you see, this is a personal matter of the utmost importance. I give you my word. Trust me.
No need to finish the quest. We already know who it is. It's Lorenzo. Case done.
I've heard that Caesar used to have a magic workshop where he kept a lot of his personal effects. If possible, I'd like to take a look at them. Do you know where it is?
The Fleuve Sonde.
The
place was sealed up by the police after his death, and no one's been there since. I also know that the Fleuve Sonde is dangerous territory. Lots of hostile groups lurking around. If you're serious about going there, please be careful.
Understood. Lynette, you stay here and take care of Gemma. Don't let her come to harm.
Got it. But if I'm staying here, I'm ordering dessert.
I mean, bon appetit. But stay sharp, too. They're likely to come for you while I'm away.
Okay. Alright. Power saving mode off. I'll start taking this more seriously.
Power saving mode off. What a mood. Alright. You got anything to say?
With me here, nothing will happen.
She's in your hands, Lynette. Alright, enter Caesar's workshop. All the way... How the hell am I supposed to get down there? Oh. Okay, if we follow the golden path, I should be able to get there. Alright, where's the workshop?
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance. Let's shift them away first.
Okay. Move. Move.
There we go. It should be just down here.
And now, we shall enter Caesar's workshop. Need a pyro, huh? Well, this team will do. This is my ass-kicking team. We continue our way forwards, checking corners to see if there's any chests. With Genshin domains, I be checking corners more than I do in Valorant.
So this was Caesar's workshop. Nothing suspicious here, just normal magic props. Let's head in further.
Ayo. Is there like no chests in here? Bruh.
What was that? Oh, is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered some sort of device.
Aww, they're kind of cute. Now, if it was a creepy clown, I think I actually would have screamed. Anything over here? No? How about over here? No? Dang, this place is just empty. Alright, mechanics, I'm gonna fight. Wah.
And voila!
And voila.
Whoa. Look. The doll in the box is glowing.
Why is it glowing?
There's something written on the card on this doll. Let's take a closer look.
And I'm going to look something else because I don't know. Okay, fine. Wish list. I'd like a little dove. I want a robot with cool powers. No, you need your parents' permission to own a pet, and you also need to take good care of it. I've brought a fluffy toy dove for you this time. If you're ready to own a pet, I'll make a real dove appear for you next time. Caesar. Aww. Well, this one. I want a bucket of fried chicken that never runs out. I'd like a new bag. Note. There is no such thing as fried chicken that never runs out, just as there's no such thing as children who never grow up. Also, eating too much fried chicken is bad food. Well, fried food is good for you. It's good for the soul, but probably not good for the health. Too much fried food is bad for you. Make sure to pair it with something healthy, like a salad, alright? Caesar. Alright, I'll get a Caesar salad. Whoa. Anything up there?
Looks like we've reached the end of this route. Shall we try a different one?
Okay. What is this? Start? Oh.
These magic boxes are moving. What do we do?
One of them looks different from the rest. Let's investigate.
I missed. Alright, what does this one say? Oh. I wish my parents would get back together. That got depressing real quick. I wish for good grades in my next exam. I wish for my little sister to have a normal life free of danger. No, I want you to know that you can always share your troubles with me, children. But some wishes need more than magic to make them come true. They need the power of your hard work. I wish you the best of luck and hope that all of your wishes will come true. Caesar. Well then! that got dark and that got depressing. Ooh, secret door. Wish list. When do we get to when do we get to go to your wedding, Uncle Caesar? I want to watch your shows even when I grow up, Uncle Caesar. Do you have to go on tour? Can't you stay here with us, Uncle Caesar? No. Oh my. This round of wishes has rather exceeded my expectations. The wedding will be held very soon, and don't worry, you're all invited. The tour has already been scheduled, but I will definitely be back, and you'll always be welcome at my shows if you like magic. And they never got married because he died.
That's weird. Have we reached the end already?
Interesting.
There's nothing here. Maybe this was a wasted trip.
Linny, what are you looking at?
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician's workshop. There's a distinct lack of mystery.
I see.
We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this whole place as one big, elaborate magic contraption. If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Maybe a hidden room somewhere. Aha! If I just move this book, then hopefully... And... presto!
Whoa!
A secret passageway! How did you know?
I'm a magician too, and apparently great minds really do think alike. Looks pretty big inside.
Chest!
Let's head in and take a look around.
There's a chest. It will be mine. Okay. I'll get this. Thank you very much. And they're enemies.
By royal decree, everybody stand back!
Windstrider!
Alrighty. Heal up. Okay. Then we go here. Elevator start. The door of resurrection activated. And then there's more of these guys.
Let's get this show on the road!
Whew.
Revealed by
Hey
itself.
yo, Trial Linny, what's your build?
Boring!
Why have you stopped, Linny? Is there some device in that box?
It's a box.
It just looks familiar
A
somehow.
magic box.
Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead.
Okay.
If anyone makes a major discovery, let's rendezvous here.
All right, see you in a bit.
Alright, solve the magic puzzle. Solve what magic puzzle?
The placement of this device inside. If I remember correctly...
Ah, great. Now you're making me use my brain. How nice of you. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go up here. There's a puzzle right there. Oh, what? Activate all the magic steps without stepping on the same one twice. I see. I think I may have fucked up. Probably. Yeah, I fucked up. Ah, damn it. Okay. You know what? I think I get it. Okay. Mission needs you to do the thing again.
Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna do this, right? And then I'm here, and then it moves me over here, and then I stay here. And then it'll move me there, and then I'll step out, and then da da da. Ooh, I'm a genius. Da, da, da. We're gonna do more? No? Okay, okay. I thought I had to do another round. Okay. And then investigate the hidden room.
Wow! There's a hidden room here! Let's see! Oh, this bookcase is full of Caesar's own notes. He wrote a lot about the principles of magic. Whew. Much too advanced for Paimon. Hey, look! Is that Caesar's diary on the table?
His diary? Well, don't mind if I do.
This book's thick as a brick! Let's take a peek inside it, shall we?
Alright, about the wish lists.
At one of my shows a few days ago, a child asked me how I pulled candy out of my hat. As a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a built-in wish-granting machine. Next thing I know, today a whole bunch of kids were pestering me to pull all sorts of things out of the hat. So I told them another white lie. The machine needs time to power up, but in the meantime, you can write your wishes down. Well, they took me up on that offer, enthusiastically. As I write this, I've only just got back from running around all over town, buying the things they wanted. Boy, are my legs sore. I wound up saving very little this month, but that's not a major issue. I now have a bigger problem. How am I going to hide all these things inside my hat?
Aw. What a good guy. About the children studying magic.
2 children came to talk to me after today's show. I don't know why they were out on their own. They looked much too young to be unsupervised. I do hope they got home safely. Anyway, they said that they wanted me to teach them how to do magic. It's not uncommon for children to ask this, of course, but I've never seen any of them as serious about it as these two.
Who's voicing Caesar? Because he sounds familiar.
I told them that learning magic is
it's
very
either
hard
a
work.
voice actor I know
That
or
didn't
it's
faze
voice
them at all.
acting.
It's like they already knew. They seemed so committed. I couldn't turn them down.
Alright, about Lorenzo's issues.
It seems like something's bothering Lorenzo lately, but he won't open up to me about it. Surely he's not upset that I agreed to teach those 2 children. I'll have to talk him around.
It's Lorenzo. Lorenzo's the killer.
I have a good feeling about those kids. They're naturally talented, and it seems like they're not new to the world of magic. They have all sorts of fantastic ideas. All I'm really doing is helping them develop a more professional standard training plan. They wanted to call me Master, but I told them they absolutely mustn't. Any magician worth their salt could have taught them what I have. They're the geniuses here. Compared to them, I don't deserve to be called any sort of master.
Such a humble man.
With time, I have no doubt that they could become far greater magicians than I. My only concern is why they're so mature for their age. I fear they've had to grow up too fast. I don't dare to imagine what they must have been through.
Could these 2
Gemma
children
thinks
be
so too.
Linny and
She
Lynette?
doesn't like being around them. Says that their eyes are
I don't know, they're the
piercing.
only 2 children I can think of
They
that do
don't
magic.
bother me, but then again, I've never been the sharpest tool in the shed.
About the farewell.
It's nearly time for me to go on tour. I asked the 2 kids if they'd like to come with me, but they shook their heads. I once overheard them talking about their father and their mission. Sounds like their parents have other plans for them. I guess we'll be parting ways soon. It's only been 10 days since I first met them, but I think that I've gotten a feel for their personalities now. They're very tough, but also very cautious. And they trust no one but each other. This, I fear, is not a good habit to have. They hide things from me too. For example, when I asked them where they live and why they wanted to learn magic, they lied.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing about children. Whenever they're trying to cover something up, it always shows somehow. I can sense that their lives have been hard, possibly even dangerous too. They're not like other children. It's a shame that I can't do more to help them. After thinking things over, I decided to tell them a bit about how I see the world. It's full of lies and falsehoods, and that is why we must find our own truth. P.S. I hope they won't find my nagging annoying. Children are so opinionated nowadays.
No kidding,
Will it do them more harm than good for someone they've only known 10 days to lecture them like that?
Dude, children are
PPS.
brutal nowadays.
Maybe I'm overthinking this. Children aren't interested in grand philosophies. It probably just went in one ear and out the other. I bet they've already forgotten every word I said. Oh, Caesar, Caesar. Just mind your own business next time.
Stop reading. Okay.
Two magic geniuses with a father and a mission, huh? Sounds a lot like he was writing about Linny and Lynette, don't you think?
Yeah.
So did they meet Caesar when they were kids? Let's go ask Linny.
Hell yeah. It's gotta be them, right? Hey, Linny, we found something. We found a diary.
Linny?
Shh, hold that thought. As I expected, there's a lot of fishy things going on in this place.
Fishy? Uh-oh, what have you found?
All in good time. Before we go over our new leads, I want to tell you how a high-altitude escape is performed.
Oh, okay.
First, the magician slots themselves into a magic box in full view of the audience. The box is then suspended high in the air, and a short while later, the base automatically opens. At this point, a dummy will fall out of the box, but it looks real enough to grab the audience's attention, and they start wailing and screaming. Meanwhile, the real magician, who has by now blended into the crowd, waits for a good moment to make their appearance and put on a hysterical performance. Oh no! Is that me? Did I just fall to my death?
Very vivid description. Paimon can really picture it. And then what?
Then what happens?
The audience's gaze then turns to the magician, and by the time they realize what's happened, the dummy has vanished, as if everything that just happened was some sort of shared illusion.
Whoa.
Of course, that's just how I think the process should work, theoretically speaking.
Theoretically speaking? What do you mean?
The inventor of this trick never performed it successfully. When the box opened, Caesar was the one who fell out, and not the dummy.
No way.
He fell right to the ground from the highest point of the opera house. No one could hope to survive that fall, not without a vision at least. And no one else has ever attempted this trick since. My understanding of how it works is just based on what I could gather from his notes and the relevant gadgets here in his workshop.
So Caesar's famous high-altitude escape has never been done, huh? Paimon was about to say how cool it would have been to see it in person, but if it's that dangerous, it's probably for the best that no one else tries to do it.
Yeah.
Wait a second. So if a dummy's supposed to drop out of the box, then where does the real magician go? How does he get out?
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said box.
Hold on. I wanna try to predict what's gonna happen, right? So, magician goes in box, and on the other side of the box, there's another door at the back of the box, and so the magician will just like, I don't know,
go back and like go out from the back of the box, and then there's like the platform, like the stage platform has like a little like a little elevator down, right? Little platform that goes down. So then the dummy is like right there. He replaces himself with the dummy inside the box, and then like I don't know. There's like a tunnel underneath, right? So then he goes through that tunnel and then up to the audience or something. I don't know.
This box right here is the one that Caesar constructed himself to use in the performance, and it's not as simple as it looks.
Thanks for the hydrate.
Inside, there's a device that only the magician himself would know
Hydration
about.
is important. Yes, yes, yes.
Once the magician's inside and the box is lifted up into the air, the audience's view of the box is fixed at a certain angle.
I have 6,642 points, dang!
From where they're standing, they have a clear view of the front, sides, and bottom, but the back and the top are now no longer visible. At this point, the magician presses a button inside the box, opening a secret door out of view.
Uh-huh.
He then escapes through this trap door onto the opera house roof, waits for the dummy to fall and distract the audience, and quietly returns to ground level.
Ah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. A lot more sense than what I was trying to convey.
Paimon imagined. Even Paimon could probably do it.
Really, Paimon?
Well, there's a little more to
you
it
can
than
fly,
that, of course.
Paimon.
The hardest part of this trick is controlling the audience's mood and reactions. That takes an exceptional degree of showmanship. There's the falling dummy, the miraculous reappearance, the pompous performing. Maybe the magician would even have themselves tied up before it begins to strengthen the impression that there's no escape.
Whoa.
Many days and nights of careful research and painstaking practice would have gone into this, all culminating in a performance just a few minutes long, but one that still manages to transform the shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laughter of a mesmerizing magic trick. Caesar was a highly accomplished magician. But unfortunately, even he didn't manage to pull it off.
Oh no.
So, how did it go so wrong? You said you found some fishy stuff here. Have you figured out what really happened?
I can make a pretty good guess. I looked into the case files. The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned on the right-hand side. And, sure enough, he always used his right hand as his dominant hand in public.
Okay. Nothing suspicious there.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here. Which leads me to believe that Caesar was in fact left-handed.
Whoa! Well, why would Caesar pretend to be right-handed?
Because a magician can't afford to have their most basic habits stand out too much. People naturally focus their attention on the most important details of the task or situation at hand. But a magician needs to be able to redirect an audience's attention at will, so as to avoid arousing their suspicion.
Since when did this game become Danganronpa? Since Fontaine was released.
The essence of magic is getting people to believe a lie. If even the truth raises eyebrows, the falsehoods become all the more difficult to mask. And so, Caesar trained himself to use his right hand to align with his audience's expectations. Great magic always requires sacrifices. But in his most stressful and nerve-wracking moments, and when no one was watching, reflex would kick in and he'd use his left hand. That's why he set his gadgets with the mechanism on his left.
Maybe someone exploited that fact against him.
Exactly. I think that's likely what happened. Caesar would have been under a lot of time pressure during the escape. He'd have had mere seconds to open the hidden compartment, retrieve the dummy, then open the secret door and make a swift escape. But I'm sure he was confident. He would have rehearsed countless times to the point where it was second nature. He'd barely need to think about what he was doing because muscle memory would guide him through. So he opened the compartment, took out the dummy, checked everything was in order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly, his heart skipped a beat. It wasn't there.
No.
Oh, it's adorable. No, you. Hi, Lotus. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today.
Much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty, his mind needed a moment to process what was going on. Instinctively, his left hand would keep feeling around for the missing button, maybe for another second or two, until the bottom of the box gave way. With the stakes being as high as they were, just a 2-second delay cost him everything. The authorities would find nothing suspicious and conclude that his death was due to his own error.
Got a new PNG? Oh, heck, nice.
But in reality, someone switched the boxes, and they did it to murder him.
It was a murder.
But how would they be able to make the switch without being noticed? That would be difficult to pull off, no?
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed and who could move his props around without arousing suspicion. Someone who was always by his side.
Like I said, it's Lorenzo!
Isn't that right, Lorenzo?
So you followed us, Lorenzo.
You just couldn't let sleeping dogs lie, could you?
Listen, you were being awfully suspicious, okay? That's on you.
There's not a lot of people who'd go to all this trouble for some magician who died 10 years ago. I didn't want to have to do this, you know. Silencing you the hard way just creates more problems for me to deal with.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to pull that Uno reverse card on you, okay?
But I gave you your chance.
You want to silence me? I'll silence
you.
you.
And back off like the lady, but you disappoint me.
You disappoint me, sir.
You mean Gemma? So you are the one who's been threatening her.
Yeah, how dare you threaten the lady?
Yes, although however stubborn she might be, she was never much of a liability. But you people, you never even knew him, but for some reason you just wouldn't drop it.
I'm doing this for justice.
Which is why you can't leave this place alive. Take them out and make it quick.
I don't think so, buddy.
Do your worst.
Yeah, I fought against the gods before. Y'all are nothing.
By royal decree. Let's light it up. I'm going in.
And then we use this guy, and then we go wee, and then it goes a bum ba da.
Midnight, Phantasm.
Wind strike.
Easy. Oof.
You kids are tougher than you look.
Dude, like I said, I fought against gods.
Had enough yet, Lorenzo? Your cronies can't help you now. I think it's high time you started talking, and what I'd really like to know is, why did you murder Caesar?
Yeah, why did you murder him?
If I had a mora for every time you said that man's name. Of course you idolized Caesar, everyone else did. But I was the real genius magician. Me! He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made magic into the fine art it is today. The aristocrats doffed their hats to me!
Ugh.
So it was jealousy.
It was jealousy.
Jealousy. Hatred, more like. I hated Caesar. All he cared about was his magic. He lived and breathed it. He poured everything into his street performances and his stupid tours like it was just a hobby to him, never bothering to think about Mora. What sort of fool devotes their life to the art of deception and never has a Mora to show for it?
So you're jealous of a man who has a pure heart and only does magic for the happiness of others? Dude, what the hell? You need to get your priorities straight. Imagine trying to attack someone that has been beaten the god of lightning in a 1v1, literally!
People loved him, didn't they? Oh, how they looked up to him. No one gave me a second look. All I ever heard was, "Oh, your master's amazing, isn't he?" Amazing? So amazing that he was completely broke. Every other apprentice was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all the skills, and it brought me nothing more than the life I already had.
So you killed him?
He forbade me from using magic to trick people out of their mora. There was nothing he hated more than that.
Yeah, and that man's got a good heart, dude.
And with his reputation in Fontaine, it was too risky for me to go it alone. As long as he was alive, if I dabbled in my own brand of money-making magic, he would expose me, and it would destroy me. I had to kill him. There was no other way. He had to go.
There were many other ways! There are so many other things you could have done. You could have just left. You could have just done that. You could... I don't like this guy.
And this was your only motive?
It was reason enough. What other motive would I need?
I don't know, man.
Well, I was under the impression that there might have been other factors at play. For instance, maybe you were in love with Gemma, but she was engaged to Caesar.
Ooh, jealousy.
In love with Gemma? Don't be ridiculous.
You stuttered.
Guess I was wrong about that then. Next question. Are you the Phantom Weasel?
I am.
Knew it.
Caesar was so strict with me. He insisted that his way was the right way. That the sole purpose of magic was to bring joy to the world.
Because that is the sole purpose of magic, is to bring joy to the world. It's literally entertainment. You entertain the people. You bring happiness to the people.
I never bought into any of that. I was more interested in the practical value of magic. Sure enough, it helped me fill my pockets with all kinds of valuable treasures.
Imagine loving someone, I know, right? But I heard that the Phantom Weasel stole from the rich and poor alike.
Oh yeah! Charlotte told us that the weasel would steal whatever people valued, no matter how much it was worth.
That's just how it looked from the outside. What would any thief want with second-rate loot? I've only ever targeted high-value items. I stole cheap things as a way of practicing my craft. It was other people's overactive imaginations that conjured up the preposterous image they then dubbed the Phantom Weasel.
Well, I would have just called you a rat.
So, that's the story, huh? Well, I hope you're ready to tell it all over again during your trial.
What choice
Trial
do I have?
time, trial time, trial
You're a pack
time.
of wolves, and you've got me between your jaws. You've seen what's here, and my last-ditch effort to stop it getting out has failed. What else can I do? So be it. I've enjoyed power and wealth for the last 10 years, the likes of which Caesar could never give me. I wouldn't choose for things to end this way, but I regret nothing.
Your Honor, he's guilty.
Very well.
No need for a
case,
trial.
I'll contact the guards. Traveler, Paimon, keep an eye on Lorenzo for me. I'll meet you just outside the workshop when I'm back.
Okay. Ugh, Lorenzo.
At least I can finally stop looking over my shoulder now.
This all could have been prevented if you didn't resort to killing Caesar. You could have just left. You could have just gone on your merry way. But no. You decided to commit the murders and make things harder for yourself down the long run. Why would you do that? I don't know. He's the type of person to only think of the now but never the future. And then once the future comes, it comes back to bite him in the ass.
Lily has told me the whole story. Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of Caesar and to framing him for the Phantom Weasel's crimes?
After witnessing the unspeakable horror due to Kit Kat's understanding your inability to love. I have seen the Kit Kats. They're horrifying.
Look who's finally developed a conscience. What kind of disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it, because there'll be hell to pay.
Hell yeah, justice!
Looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lenny? Should we start preparing for your show?
Let me think. Let's rendezvous with Lynette and Gemma first. With Lorenzo in custody, Gemma will no longer have to fear for her safety.
Heck yeah.
Good point! We should go tell Gemma the good news right away. It'll give her some peace of mind for sure.
Okay, explain the situation to Lynette and Gemma. Let's glide down from the statue of the Seven. Could never do this in Star Rail. The characters in Star Rail are just incapable of jumping. Forcing me to take the stairs.
Ah, you're back. You were so quick. I've only just finished my third dessert.
Third?
Your third? Lynette, come on, we've talked about this. Everything in moderation. You're not gonna have any room left for dinner now.
Did you know that you basically have a separate stomach for desserts, which is always why you have room for desserts after eating a hefty meal?
It's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off the excess sugar.
That's besides the point. Well, it's done now, but try to eat a more balanced diet in the future.
Balanced diet? What's that?
Point taken.
I love her.
Did everything go okay?
Of course! Lorenzo was no match for us. The guards are taking him into custody as we speak.
Gosh, that's amazing. I'm sorry. I still didn't know if I could trust you, but now it seems I can.
Understandable.
I had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but I...
It's okay. We understand. He did threaten you. Paimon would find it hard to trust strangers in your position, too. But you don't need to be scared anymore. Everything's gonna be okay.
Sorry. Sorry. My emotions are all over the place right now. I always wanted to report Lorenzo. He took all of Caesar's property, which I found suspicious, but I had people watching me all the time, so I couldn't risk looking into it. I was so afraid. I was scared he'd do something terrible to me, and then no one would be left to visit Caesar's grave. So thank you all.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to skip your voice line. I'm sorry. At Lenny's suggestion, everyone goes to the cemetery to announce Lorenzo's arrest and hold a memorial for Caesar.
Thank you all for clearing Caesar's name.
Yeah, no problem, Bulbasaur.
I never would have guessed that Lorenzo was the real Phantom Weasel. He never showed any signs that there were problems between him and Caesar in public. From the outside, it looked like they got along great.
Really? Because he looked suspicious from the beginning.
And to think that lowlife's been living life to the fullest all this time, while Caesar's name was getting dragged through the mud. It's a travesty. At least his soul can finally rest in peace now, thanks to your efforts.
Hell yeah, dude.
If only I'd realized before it was too late.
It's not your fault, Gemma.
Don't blame yourself, Gemma. This isn't your fault.
Yeah, you still have the rest of your life to live. Caesar wouldn't want to see you spending it feeling guilty.
Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the Opera House tomorrow evening. Would you like to come along? It might raise your spirits.
Magic show!
This show will be a special one. We're holding it in Caesar's honor.
In Caesar's honor? Really? Oh, thank you. I'll be there.
Hey, can
We'll
I watch the show?
Traveler, Paimon, don't be late.
Hell yeah!
Don't worry, we'll be there. No way are we gonna miss out on a free magic show.
Free magic show.
Wait, Paimon feels like we're forgetting something.
Are we?
Oh yeah, Caesar's diary! We never found out if the two
Oh.
kids Caesar taught magic to were Linny and Lynette or not.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Linny changed the topic back in the workshop, so we didn't get a chance to bring it up. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to ask Linny tomorrow evening.
Wait until the next evening. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-dum. Oh. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 dum. Okay. Watch the magic show at the Opera House. Where's the Opera House? This way. The Fountain of Lucine. I almost said Fontaine, but honestly, it would still be right. The Fontaine of Lucine. Speaking of which, do I have sigils I can sacrifice?
Time to go.
So many burbs. Hell yeah. Woo! I got stuff! Okay. Opera House, magic show, magic show, magic show! Dun, 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 ba-dum, ba-bum. The BGM of the Opera House sounds awfully like Cathedral. Okay. Or at least the beginning part of it. Charlotte!
Paimon's excited to see another of Linny's magic shows! Wait. Lynette, shouldn't you be on stage by now?
Not this time. My brother's going solo today.
Oh, a solo act?
So, I'll be watching with you.
Sweet.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's ready because the show is about to begin. The great magician Linny has prepared a spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever seen before.
Is he gonna do the box trick?
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me on a journey through the mystical and miraculous.
Miraculous Ladybug? Linny wows the audience with his skill. Whoa! Wow! Spectacular magic!
Yes, it's just...
Black screen!
It reminds me of him.
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So, how did you two first meet, Gemma?
Oh, we're asking about their love life now?
Well, I was out on the street once, and I saw him performing for little children. Children love magic, because they're willing to believe in things that can't be rationally explained. Caesar had this amazing way of bringing them into a dreamlike world. And somehow, I felt drawn to him too. So I went up and asked him to do a trick for me.
Aww, that sounds so romantic. What trick did he do?
It was with a flower. He took it in his hand, snapped his fingers, and it magically appeared on my head.
Aww.
I was so happy that day. No one had ever given me a flower before that.
Felt that in my soul. Only I still never received flowers.
Now you mention it, Linny's done that one before.
Is that right? Then I suppose he's a romantic at heart, just like Caesar.
I mean, have you seen his voice lines?
So let's treasure the time we have with him. After all, you never know when the people dearest to you might be gone.
Talking about it, don't do anything bad to Kit Kats. Are you sure about that? So we're gonna pretend that the thing you sent in the Discord didn't exist?
That's right. It's all over now. Paimon doesn't really know how to comfort you, but at the very least, no one's gonna be intimidating you from now on. You can breathe easy at last, right?
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy now, Phantom Weasel.
Huh?
See? Even Lynette says... Wait, what?
Huh?
The Phantom Weasel? Lorenzo escaped? Where is he?
What do you mean, Phantom Weasel?
As Linny once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance for their audience. But once the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to end the show. The spotlight is no place for someone with no more cards up their sleeve. It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the grieving widow act? I think it's time to put an end to it.
What?
What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't like this riddle.
Hey yo, plot twist, what?
Come on, say something!
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the performance so far. There will now be a brief intermission, after which Linny will perform the most electrifying act of tonight's show, the one we've all been waiting for. The final performance will take place outside of the Opera House, so please make your way outside in a calm and orderly fashion.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they? Don't worry, this place will be quiet soon. Let's talk somewhere else for now.
Hey yo, what? Plot twist, what? Alright, go somewhere quiet and ask about the truth.
Time to go.
Alright, tell me the truth, Gemma.
Dear me, this is awkward, isn't it? And unfortunately, I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid I can't do any tricks to liven up the mood.
Oof.
This is a big mistake for a magician to make, but thankfully, I do have a backup plan. Now, who wants to hear a story?
Linny? Don't we have more important things to address right now?
No. Let him cook, Paimon.
Being the real Phantom Weasel a moment ago. Oh, what the heck's going on?
Let him cook.
All in good time. Magicians are good at guessing what people are thinking. I know the questions you want to ask. And as it happens, the story I'm about to tell might answer a few of them.
Really? Well then, let's hear it! Paimon's dying of curiosity here!
Let's go back to the very beginning. A decade ago, when the Phantom Weasel was terrorizing the court of Fontaine. She never missed a target, never left a trace, and no treasure was safe from her thieving hands.
Oosh.
But as her infamy grew, so did the readiness of the police, and her opportunities to act became ever fewer. Every day, she ran the risk of being exposed for who she was. Of course, she could not simply take this lying down, and before long, she found her ticket to freedom. She would create a scapegoat, a false weasel to close the chapter on her behalf.
I see.
After weighing her options, she set her sights on a renowned magician, Caesar. After all, magic and theft shared enough similarities for people to buy the story when the truth came out.
So then what?
Being the master deceiver she was, the weasel easily earned Caesar's trust. Now all that remained was to frame him for her countless crimes. But as she was considering how to make her move, she noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil, and a new thought entered her mind. Maybe I don't need to get my hands dirty after all. At her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death. Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. 2 co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
Ah! So it was both of them!
I've got to hand it to you. You're both exceptional storytellers. It's enough to make even me wonder whether there was really another mastermind behind all this, pulling the strings. But I just have one question. You seem to think that I am the villain in this tale. What's brought this on, Linny? Is it something that Lorenzo said?
Don't worry, Lorenzo said nothing at all. But I never believed that he was the weasel, and in fact, my investigation only made me more certain of that. He was too forthcoming with his confession, as if there was something else he was trying to hide.
You don't say.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me, even without a shred of evidence?
A magician is an expert at playing the audience to get the result they want. And I have no doubt that you, Gemma, are equally talented in this regard. With a little help from Lorenzo, you put on a very convincing performance. The lovesick fiancée, whose devotion to her betrothed is unshakable, even under threats of violence. Caesar was maligned and hated by all for 10 years, but you? Everyone sympathized with your plight. Who would suspect for 1 second that the lovely young lady always seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave was actually the mastermind behind his demise? No, not that poor lady. Perish the thought.
Wait.
Dang.
So you mean the whole intimidation thing was just a hoax? Gemma and Lorenzo were both in on it?
Yes.
But why would Lorenzo agree to that? And why didn't he sell her out even at the end instead of admitting to being the weasel himself?
Because he loves her.
Yes, why indeed? Maybe Gemma herself could enlighten us on that question.
Yeah, Gemma
Well,
spill.
Linny, if you're so confident in your version of events, then I think the answer should be obvious.
Thanks for the help, Tectario.
Having killed Caesar with his own hands, Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt. Revealing the Phantom
Self-care
Weasel's
break,
true
hell
identity
yeah.
would serve no purpose. But if the Weasel remained free, then she could take care of Lorenzo's loved ones.
An excellent answer, though sadly a little dull.
Is that right? Well, don't let me bore you. If you'd care to change the topic to something more interesting, I'd be much obliged.
As a matter of fact,
We're
there's
gonna
one
take
thing
you
I'd
to
really
court.
like to understand.
This is the opera
Why
house,
would
after
the
all.
real weasel have targeted things that only have value to other people? Could you shed any light on that?
Of course. After all, we're just telling stories here, aren't we?
Yeah, we're only storytelling
if
here.
I had to guess, I would say that the real weasel must have had a terrible childhood. Left to fend for herself after her parents died young.
Oh.
Betrayed, scorned, beaten. She'd scrounge waste paper from garbage bins to draw on, using twigs and dirt for lack of ink and pen. She'd sew ugly rag dolls from whatever scrap material she could get her hands on. This was her only source of happiness in life. But it was all she needed, and she was content. Until the world decided that even this was too good for her. Once again, she was betrayed. And this time, everything was taken from her. She felt like life was a miry pit that dragged her further down the more she struggled to escape. At that tender age, she should have been happy. Instead, she stood in the shadows and watched with envy as all good things in the world passed her by.
Dang.
This was a fate too cruel for anyone to bear. Her pain became a breeding ground for dark thoughts. Thoughts which festered and grew into a twisted solution to her troubles. I detest the happiness of others, in all its forms alike. I will rob them of everything they hold to be good and true, and it will fill the void in my soul.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Pretty heavy stuff.
Now it all makes sense.
Yeah, the
Does
people of
this
Fontaine really
story
know how to tell
satisfy you,
stories.
Linny?
Yes, it is quite to my tastes. Thank you for helping to clear up my confusion.
So, what was with the warning letter?
Huh. That's right. What drove you to write that letter, Gemma? What were you trying to achieve there? Because without that, none of this would have ever come to light.
She didn't write the letter.
Oh?
After
And who
10
did?
long years, I'd hoped that the Phantom Weasel would be consigned to the history books by now. But it seems like someone still wasn't ready to let her finally be at peace. Linny. Or should I call you the Phantom Copycat now? You were the one who posted that letter outside the Opera House. But why?
It was Linny!
Very sharp, Phantom Weasel. Still as shrewd as ever.
Okay, but
Well,
seriously, Linny's
no
story
need for me
quest
to
is
be
literally
coy
just
about
Persona
it.
5.
Our goal was to clear Caesar's name. The most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar was to force the Weasel to show themselves.
That's it? You had no other agenda?
Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe. I shall take from you that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
10 years ago? You mean Caesar's death? You met him? Wait. Oh, I get it. You were those two obnoxious kids. It's been so long, and you're all grown up now. I didn't recognize you.
How do you not recognize? Oh, okay.
He taught you magic back then, didn't he? For what, 10 days or something? And you went to all this trouble. Why? Because you feel like you still owe him something?
We
like
remember
a father
all
figure
our
to them,
debts,
probably.
however great or small. 10 years ago, Caesar's reputation was torn to shreds, and his legacy was thrown out. 10 years on, and no one cares what the truth is anymore. But we did not forget, and so we came to find you.
And? What exactly did you take from me? I'm still standing, as you can see. Lorenzo has admitted to everything. I'm free.
Uh-huh. Keep saying that, buddy.
Free? Do you really think so? Caesar once told me that even though the world is filled with lies and falsehoods, we must find our own truth. I think that applies to you too. Truth can take many forms. Prized possessions with nostalgic value, fervent hopes and dreams, and irreplaceable people. Life took many things from you, and those wounds never healed. When they ached unbearably in the dead of night, stealing became your way of numbing the pain.
She needs therapy.
What are you trying to say?
You need therapy.
I'm saying that for the last 10 years, you've been living a rather uneventful life. Perhaps that's because you found something other than a life of crime to fill the hole?
Oh?
Back to Lorenzo for a second. He murdered his own master, played along with your act, and took pains to make sure any suspicion would be directed towards him. But what did he have to gain from all that?
Jail time?
He knew who you were and the things you'd done, and despite that, he was willing to give everything up for your sake. He's the reason that you haven't felt the compulsion to steal in all these years. You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real friends each other has. So I think you know, deep down, that he is the only truth you have in your life.
Ooh.
But that truth is gone now. And I guarantee you'll never see it again.
Well, they both can go to jail
Congratulations
together.
on your freedom, Gemma.
I love Lynette.
Your freedom will cost you dearly. From now on, you'll be all alone in a world full of lies and falsehoods. I do hope you'll be able to bear it. You've still got a long life ahead of you after all.
Gather round, one and all. The time has now come for the amazing Linny to perform his final act in tonight's show.
Woo!
I'm sure you're all wondering what he has planned for the grand finale. Well, wonder no more, for the answer is a death-defying high-altitude escape.
No way.
A high-altitude escape?
10 years ago, the trick that Caesar died attempting.
I'm sure you all remember the magician Caesar. This was the very trick that led to his fatal fall, after which he was dubbed the Phantom Weasel. But we have now learned that Caesar was wrongly accused, and that the real Weasel has now confessed to their crimes.
Guess that's my cue to leave. Whew. I've been practicing this one for ages now, but I'm still a little nervous.
You got this!
Traveler, Paimon, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There may be a lot of people watching tonight, but you alone are my true witnesses.
Hell yeah.
Lenny, wait.
No.
You two hid a lot from Caesar. He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets. So what about now?
It's a little angry.
Are you an open book? Or are you still the same as ever? You don't have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone. One day, you'll end up exactly where I am today.
I don't know, man, because he seems to actually have friends.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
So, what are we, doing now?
We watch the show.
Like Lenny said, when you're ready, let's head outside and watch the show.
But what about Gemma?
She'll figure out what's best for her soon enough. Oh, and if you'd like to see Lenny after the show, you know where he'll be. The usual haunt.
Okay.
Alright. Well, let's go and watch Lenny's finale then. This trick's a pretty dangerous one, but he should be able to pull it off, right?
I believe in him. He'll pull it off.
Magicians are not like thieves. Thieves only tear things apart. But good-hearted magicians, they put things back together.
Hell yeah. Okay. And then we go... where? Oh, here. The door opens. And then we just go out there. Okay. Out in the door. And then we have a cutscene. Whoa.
Magic should be mysterious, surprising, and
this
defy
kind of
logic. Magic is hard work.
Little baby!
Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
It's alright. We're used to
Little
that.
babies!
We're sorry. You've taught us so much, but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay. Do you still remember what I told you? This world is full of lies and falsehoods. I only hope that one day, you can find your own truth.
What about you? Have you found your truth?
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so great that people will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Look! Behold! Lenny is sealed inside the box. Will he
Whoa.
manage to escape? 10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Watch out!
Huh? Huh?
Mysterious. Surprising. And logic-defying. Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you, Caesar. I'm just sorry it's a little late.
Damn. Dude, that cutscene was on a whole new level. What the hell?
He was falling, and the next, he turned into flowers.
How could he possibly have done that?
How mysterious. I didn't blink once. He just vanished right in front of my eyes.
What a heart-stopping magic show. This was really worth the trip. Caesar's name has finally been cleared, and Fontaine's new star magician Linny has fulfilled a wish on his behalf. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better grand finale. It will make a great headline for the Steambird tomorrow, even if I do say so myself.
Looks like everyone really loved Linny's grand finale.
I loved Linny's grand finale. Even though they don't know the full story.
Paimon doesn't see Linny anywhere. Where'd he go? Oh, Lynette said he'd be waiting for us at the usual hunt. But, where is that?
The cemetery.
Oh, you mean the one where Caesar's buried? Yeah, that's probably it. This whole magic show kinda seemed like Linny's way of saying goodbye to Caesar. So it makes sense that that's where he'd be afterward. Alright, let's go look for him there.
Dang, that cutscene was absolutely beautiful. Why is there just a giant circle? Okay, it's not there anymore. No, we're not going to Poisson. Going here and then we go to the place of haunts. The usual haunt. Hey Lenny, you okay buddy?
Are you alright? Paimon was scared to death when the chain broke. Paimon was sure something had gone horribly wrong.
Magic is a performance art. A magician has to get creative to keep the audience on tenterhooks. That's our job.
Oh, it's the
So I tweaked Caesar's original setup a little to keep it fresh. I was honestly a little nervous during the live performance. The thought of falling, suddenly feeling weightless, seeing the sky and the ground spinning and spinning. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder what Caesar thought in those final moments. Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on? Or did he believe that it was his own slip-up right until the end?
You know, Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something ever since we were in Caesar's workshop. You learned magic from Caesar once, didn't you? When was that?
After I joined the House of the Hearth. To be honest, Lynette and I had an agenda when we approached him.
An agenda?
I told you about my past before, remember?
Thanks for the hydrate trap.
As a young boy, I survived by secretly learning magic from street performers. I'd watch their tricks and try to figure out how they were done. But I quickly realized that observation alone could only get me so far. What I saw was the polished final performance, but the rigorous training they put in behind the scenes remained invisible to me. I needed to learn how to improve my sleight of hand, hone my misdirection skills, and make niftier props. We were gifted enough that we'd made some progress by ourselves, but without proper guidance from a professional magician, we quickly plateaued.
So that's why you sought Caesar out?
Yes. We figured there was no harm in asking, but it took us by surprise that he was so willing to teach us. In all, we only spent 10 short days together, but he was very good to us. By contrast, we hid so many things from him. For instance, when he asked why I wanted to learn magic, I answered, "It's my passion." But in truth, there was already a lot more to the story by then. After being taken in by an aristocrat for our magic talent, then betrayed soon after, this was no longer about me doing what I loved. What amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether to tell him the truth. Trust is a beautiful thing. Sadly, I'd forgotten how to trust by then.
Oh no.
Winnie.
I don't blame you, that wasn't your fault.
Still worried about the way I feel? You really are a gentle soul, aren't you?
Damn right.
But don't worry, I'm used to it now. From the mansions of the elite to the house of the hearth, lies and selfishness have followed me and Lynette everywhere we go. After Caesar went on tour, we became busy with our missions. The next we heard of him was that he'd fallen to his death, and was now declared to be the Phantom Weasel. That night, I remembered his smile. But as I lay there, I didn't know what to say to him. To keep secrets is to put up walls. The longer you keep them up, the less you let people in. Then, one day, you look around and realize your life is like an empty auditorium after a show, full of seats once occupied by all the people who left. But I guess that's the price we have to pay. You only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely. That's why I was so confident this would hurt Gemma. Because I felt it for myself.
We're in your auditorium and we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, cheer up, Winnie. We've had to say our fair share of goodbyes during our journey, too. But whatever happens, Paimon always believes in what tomorrow brings. Delicious food, fun toys, and the traveler by my side. Paimon just needs to focus on things like this and all the unhappy stuff goes right out the window. You know, Traveler, doesn't that kind of make you Paimon's truth?
Aww.
Exactly. It's the same for me and Lynette. We are the truest thing each other has in the world, and nothing can replace that. Life has taken plenty from us, like it did from Gemma. But at least it left us with each other. That's what gave us the strength to get through the darkest days. That's why the darkness never consumed me, and why it never will. Maybe we live in the shadows too, but we remember every precious ray of light that shines through. All right, time to lighten this conversation up a little. What did you think of the show tonight? Were you happy with it?
It was amazing.
It was amazing. Paimon just wishes we hadn't been so distracted with the Gemma situation. We spent most of our time in the opera house just talking and pretty much missed the entire first half of the show. Winnie, could you do just one more trick for us?
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are decidedly card-free right now.
Aw, come on! Surely you can think of something. The Lenny Paimon knows can do anything if he puts his mind to it.
Oh, all right then. I'll give it a go, but only because it's you.
Aww.
Watch closely.
We're
I
special.
have a flower in my hand.
You liar! There's nothing in your hand. We ain't going along with this.
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But I could have sworn I brought one here with me. Okay, try this. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Now, have another look around. Maybe the flowers appeared somewhere else.
Really? Let's see. Wow, there it is! Oh, this is a different flower from the last time, right? This one's called, oh yeah, a rainbow rose.
A rainbow rose that looks like a tulip.
Paimon has to know how the trick is done. Please, Linny, pretty please!
Well, if you want to learn magic, you'll have to start by addressing me as teacher.
Fine. Please, teacher, please!
Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student of magic cannot solely rely on others being prepared to reveal their secrets. You have to observe, think, and find the answers for yourself.
But I don't want to think.
Is that it?
Ah, look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too long. Thanks again for coming to see my show. I bid you both good night.
He evaded the
I look forward to seeing you again.
All right, fine. See ya. Shall we head back now, too? Oh, Paimon can't wait to read the Steambird tomorrow. Paimon bets Linny and Caesar will be plastered all over it. Let's head to the Steambird's offices tomorrow morning and see what we can find out.
Okay. Delightful encounter. We got an accessory. A floral accessory. What time did it say? Like around 8? 9? Let's go with like 8:09. The quest location is currently involved in the what now? Excuse me! I'm currently involved in other quests. Please check the Steambird interview. Please complete it first. Excusez-moi! Alright, we're off on a mini side quest here. I just need the location to open up. Excuse me! I didn't consent to this! I just wanted to finish the Linny's quest, but here you are making me go on a world quest, on a mini quest, or whatever the quest this is. Alright. However the heck I pronounce your name. Yes, truly spectacular, blah blah blah, quite merry indeed, so we can work with a yeah, honestly, I don't care too much about world quests anymore. No basic missions, blah blah blah. That's it. It's for this. It's for this. Oh, I can just. Okay, so it's not really a world quest, it's just explaining this stuff. Okay. Okay, now I know where the reputation stuff is. Pog. Okay. Back to the interview. Over there. Charlotte!
I'm very sorry, Charlotte, but my sister and I are quite busy today. I'm afraid we'll have to decline this interview.
Oh, please, Linny, I'll only take a moment of your time, if you would be so kind.
Huh? What's happening here?
I spent all night writing my piece about the Phantom Weasel, and it was going to go to print this morning. But just as dawn broke, I suddenly received news that Caesar's fiancée, Gemma, had contacted the guards and confessed to having been the real Phantom Weasel all along.
Whoa!
That was quick.
Too late, bro.
Oof. Thanks,
that
Paimon.
Was quick, you say. It sounds like I've got some catching up to do. Please, fill me in.
Thanks, Paimon.
Whoops.
Don't whoops me.
My instincts did not lead me astray. You do have something to hide.
Wow, thanks,
Gemma
Paimon.
herself in must have something to do with Linny's performance last night.
Maybe watching my high-altitude escape trick reminded her of a better time with Caesar, and she could no longer ignore the voice of her conscience.
Huh. Okay, then. Wait, no, there must be more to it. If that's all it took for her to have a change of heart, how did it take her 10 whole years?
Because no one else bothered to try the trick?
Well...
Charlotte's journalistic spirit is burning red. We're gonna have to distract her somehow.
Oh, I remember now. You and Gemma were nowhere to be found after the show. What happened between you? Quickfire question. Where did you all go after the show?
You're observant.
Oh, we went to the cemetery and Linny did a private magic trick just for us. Actually, glad you mentioned it, because that reminds Paimon, guess what? Linny started using rainbow roses in his tricks.
Oh?
What?
Rainbow Rose, the wolf's
recall ever
flower
having
that
received a
symbolizes
rainbow rose from you myself.
passion and romantic
Is this supposed
encounters.
to mean that they're more important to you than your own sister?
No, I just,
What now? Oh, did Paimon say something wrong again? This is getting pretty awkward. What do we do, Traveler?
Seems like this interview wasn't meant to be. Well, never mind. There's always next time. Forgive my persistence, but when there's explosive news waiting to be found, I can't turn away. The news about Gemma has already made waves, and I'll stop at nothing to get to the bottom of it all.
You're quite determined.
One of the things she said to the guards was that her final wish is to see Lorenzo one last time. Ah, there's clearly a web of complicated relationships there. Can't blame me for being curious. All right, I guess I'll leave you to continue the rest of your conversation in peace. Bye for now.
Bye, Charlotte. Hope to see you again. I will pull on your banner.
Lynette? Paimon didn't mean to.
Don't worry, I wasn't angry. I was just trying to distract her.
Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness. You scared Paimon there.
Phew. You and me both, Paimon. You and me both. At least it did the job.
Yeah, and even
right?
Linny was scared.
Please, take good care of that rainbow rose. I'd be really upset if you lost it.
I will do it for you, Lynette.
And we finished it. Huzzah! We finally finished. We've caught up with the story quests. We finally caught up with character quests and all that stuff. Look at that. No more character quests. But now we have hangout quests that I didn't even finish. There's freaking 4 characters I haven't done yet, but I'm not gonna do that today. Oh, I still need to catch up on that. And not gonna lie, I wanna save up my primos for Worcestershire sauce. I think his name is actually Risley, but like, I'm gonna keep calling him Worcestershire sauce. He's gonna be a cryo catalyst and he fights with his fists. I want that. Anyway, y'all can stare at Kazuha as I look for somebody who's on at this hour. Is there anyone in the Genshin Impact category VTuber that's
wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
Language,
Displayed.
English preferably.
It is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Let's see here. Oh no.
Ugh, ad. Me no like ad.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Okay. Dude, you better not end soon or I'm gonna die. And finish it so I can get the gist of the situation. I don't think he'll be ending soon, probably. I'll just make this quick then, because, yeah. So anyway, thank you all for stopping by for some Genshin Impact today. It was a lot of fun, and it was pretty emotional because, you know, Genshin. Imagine meeting someone about to end stream. I know, right? Anyway, if y'all haven't already, this is the Discord for live notifications, weekly schedules, and just overall hanging out with everyone. And then, my VTuber group, Project Radiance, you should check out all the other members. They're amazing and they deserve all the love and attention, and I love them very much, and all that stuff. And yeah, and before I forget, there's the raid massage, all the fun stuff, yeah. And yeah, going to sleep when you're alright, Lurks. Well, I hope you have a good night and all that stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna be reading Jose Mochi again. Pretty cool guy. And yeah. Anyway, the next stream will be on Thursday for the final episode of Digimon Survive on Digimon Thursdays. At least until I play the moral route. But I don't know when that will be. So that will be like the final episode to the raffle route.
Wonderful.
And yeah.
Surely enough
Thursday,
to convince
11
anyone to
a.m.
become a
Pacific
wanderer.
Standard Time. And yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna queue up the raid for Jose. Go say hi to him. Check him out. And yeah. Ba-da-da, I'll see you over there. And yeah, thank you all for stopping by today to watch my emotional breakdown or whatever, if I even have one. I don't know. I don't remember most of what happened today anyway. And yeah. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. May the stars light your way. Bye-bye.